What's up, guys? Welcome back to Blueclouds TV. Good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Welcome back to Football Menace live, hosted by Nick Zion and Steven, brought to you live by Blueclouds Media. Premier League showdown is here again. The big clash between Liverpool as Liverpool hosts Chelsea. Chelsea. Liverpool hosts Chelsea in the crucial top of the table clash. Join Football Menace as we discuss and analyze the team news, predict a lineup, and break down the key matchup. Can Klopp Reds extend their unbeaten run? And will Pochettino's Blue finally break the draw streak? Blues, we all know the performances of Chelsea and also Liverpool so far. Plus, also we'll be talking about the injury update, tactical analysis, and fan prediction. Please do not forget to subscribe and like our video, and also follow us on Blueclouds Media. Subscribe to the platform. Also, what do you think has the update? We have all the updates on the platform. Also, we'll be looking at the Premier League table. Luton Town are just 1 point away from the drop zone, the relegation zone. They're up away from there, so we'll be looking at Luton Town and also Ross Barkley and Luton Town at this age. Who ever thought he could be playing that good? Does he deserve an English or an England call up? Will Gary Southgate call him to the English national team? We'll also talk about that on the show as we are here. We are discussing the preview of the big game, top of the table clash between Liverpool and Chelsea. And apparently, these two teams have recorded so many draws in the past. But is there going to be definitely one have to win? Definitely one have to win today to be able to win the title. Who did not say much about Chelsea, but they are there. It's all about judging Klopp and it's Liverpool. But Chelsea always have a way out. Trust Mauricio Pochettino and his boys, and I believe they can do it. Stay in there with us. Do not go anywhere. I'll send your comments also in, and you have any predicted lineup score, drop them in the comment section below. Any specific question, send it to me. I'm here with my co-host Steven. We will give you a good answer to your question, and also you have your view on it. Everyone's opinion is very, very respected on this platform. Stick with us. Stay in there. We'll be right back in a second. Welcome back to the show again. My name is Nee and my co-host is Steven. Welcome back to Football Menace live, brought to you by Blueclouds Media. We are streaming live on 3 platforms. Fortunately for us, streaming live on 3 platforms at the same time: YouTube, X, and Facebook. And today is a review of the big game coming up. Like I said, we'll be going through the injury Yeah, the preview of the game, upcoming game today. We'll be looking at the injury list. Stephen G already in the building. Says a Chelsea win today will be a massive tonight, which I do agree with him. If you agree with Stephen, let me know in the comment section below.
I mean, it's hard to disagree.
If you agree or you disagree with Steven, whatever, yeah, send it in the comment section below. And we'll look in. Steven, welcome again to the show. Today game, previewing the big game at Anfield, Liverpool home. They never walk alone. Are they going to walk alone today?
Let's think they will, yeah.
They
Because,
will.
well, put it this way, right?
Yeah.
I think the key thing to point out, right, is that they've got a couple players that have been injured that are on their way back and whatnot. So that's going to be interesting. Trent's been out. I don't know if he'll make the squad or not. McAllister missed the last game through an injury. Apparently, people were saying he'll start. If he starts and he's been injured, could be a risk even if he missed one game. Robertson's working his way back from injury as well. I think he started the last 1 or 2 games. So be interested to see how that goes.
Around 70%, 60% feet.
So there's definitely stuff that are going our favour. Obviously, it's a big team as well. We know against Liverpool, first game of the season, we performed very well. We performed well against other big teams. The only big team we haven't performed against is Man United at Old Trafford, but Old Trafford's a bogey ground. So I wouldn't be surprised if Chelsea get something today. Whether that's a draw or win, I wouldn't be surprised if there is a draw or a win, 1 point or 3 points for Chelsea today. And yeah, let's make this stage 1 of 2 in destroying the Klopp goodbye party, because we still got the Carabao Cup in about 4 weeks' time. So we can destroy the party twice. What we do best. Let's ruin the script.
Steven wants to rewrite the script. Absolutely. Destroy the script and write his own script for Liverpool. Well, Chelsea.
Earn that script.
Yeah. Will Chelsea put some more salt in there? Would they put salt in Liverpool's, Liverpool, title aspiration, like trying to win the treble, or the treble or double, whatever it is, which no one has ever done in the Premier League. Liverpool are thinking of winning the Premier League, winning the Carabao Cup, and winning the FA Cup because they're still in both competition. Champions League, can they win it? No, that can never happen. No, they can win they're in the Super League, right? What do you call it?
They're in the Carabao Cup final against us.
No, in Europe.
In the FA
Champions League.
And they're in the Europa League.
So they can win the Europa League, they can win the Premier League, and they can win Carabao Cup and FA Cup. And that's four. Yep. Yeah, so that's what the people think they can do, but Liverpool cannot do it. They don't have big enough squad. Yeah, they can't do it. But yes, guys, I will be looking at the injury list before. Or Steven, do we start with the press conference reaction, questions, and things that were being said, or do we go to the injury list direct?
I haven't actually seen much from the conference, but as I mentioned to you before we came on, there was one quote, I think it's from the embargoed part of the conference that comes out around 10 p.m. UK the day before the game.
Yeah.
And it's basically Klopp talking pretty much about the media and how they talk about Chelsea and treat Chelsea compared to how they treat Liverpool. It's a long few quotes, just bear with me.
Okay.
But he said that that's the difference. After 7 months, all the circumstances, the injured players, if we see the big things, we are in the final against Liverpool in the Carabao Cup. Only 2 teams from 20 are going to play for a title, meaning play for the Carabao Cup. Okay. One is Liverpool, another is Chelsea. And I think at the moment, there's not too much credit. We beat teams like Brighton, which we beat them in the 3rd round, and Newcastle, we beat in the quarterfinals. And we arrived in the final because we really deserved it. But no one said anything. And then Liverpool arrived in the final, and it's a massive celebration. But for Chelsea, it's like, okay, it's not a big thing. That is really unfair. He then went on to add, I don't understand the doubt with all the circumstances, but to be honest, with people in the street, it's the opposite. I never feel the doubt. All the people are very warm with us and really believe in the project, really believe in the future. It's only a matter of time.
That's spot on. I think I do agree with you. I don't know why the media are now focusing a lot on Chelsea. They think that, I don't know if they think that because of how much money Chelsea have spent, so they have it all. But it's all Liverpool. It's all Liverpool. It's all Liverpool. I don't know how the storyline is going to be if Chelsea goes to Anfield, beat Liverpool, and win the champions. I mean the Carabao Cup. And I know Jurgen Klopp said that Liverpool were not that good the first time they played Chelsea at Stamford Bridge, but now it's a different Liverpool compared to Chelsea now. But they also have their players coming back, although they went through series of injuries in the beginning. But there's a good team out there called Liverpool and Chelsea. So Liverpool, according to Klopp, he respects Liverpool. At least he respects Chelsea a lot. But it's all have to do with their boys, our players, how they get those chances and how they finish those chances. Also, yeah, Steven, anything more you want to add to that media work over there?
I mean, it's nice to see him call out the media.
Yeah.
We've not really seen it from him. And then it sort of reminds me of when Jose used to do it. I'm not comparing him to Jose. I'm just saying, like, Jose used to call out the media and stuff as well. So it was nice to see that and sort of say to people, like, how is it fair, basically? Like, both of us got to the final. Both of us deserve it, but only one of us is really getting credit. And it happened. Look at the Tottenham game. Tottenham were brave against Chelsea with 9 men. No, they were stupid. They got 2 players sent off when they were 1-0 up. They went and got a red card. They lost their heads up 1-0 up. If Chelsea done that, and this is why I'm going on about the media thing, yeah? If Chelsea did what Tottenham did against us, where we got red cards when we were leading, yeah? It'd be Chelsea Football Club lack discipline and get sent off whilst leading. That's the difference.
But what was the storyline? Chelsea, with all this money spent, they couldn't break down Tottenham Hotspur. And even Jackson did not Jackson did not get the credit for scoring a hat trick. Jackson did not get the credit.
Oh, but they had red cards. Okay, they put that on themselves. Why do they deserve credit?
Why was Oduji being indisciplined on the pitch? He's not supposed to be indisciplined.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if it was Chelsea, it'd be Chelsea players lack discipline. Okay.
That's right.
But Tottenham, they sat on a halfway line. They had the high line even when they had players sent off. They're very brave. No, they're stupid. Because it's a matter of time before one ball works. We saw it. It worked.
So stupidity turned into braveness.
Right. It's ridiculous, isn't it? Think about it, right? If Cucurella was a forward and he could finish, he would have had a goal as well. Because, like I'm saying, it was a matter of time until them playing high line punished them. Okay, we scored after that. But the amount of times we got caught offside because they were sitting on the halfway line is ridiculous. And then we played the long switch ball over the top. Cucurella's run from deep in his own half to get on the end of it. And then he just couldn't get the ball in the area, get it under control, maneuver it how he needed to get a good shot off. If he was able to get a good shot off, it's another goal. And we're talking about how great of a play it was from Chelsea to manage to time the run perfectly.
That's perfect. Yeah. I know Chelsea never get the credit.
The media don't like us, and we know the media don't like us. Yeah, Jose said it when he was here. He said that there's an agenda against Chelsea. Jose said that. When Jose was a pundit, he used to defend Chelsea because no one else used to defend us.
I do. I mean, Stephen, you're spot on. Everything's going into that direction. Why Chelsea doesn't get credit to whatever they do? They spend so much money on would I say potential players. They're not finished article, but
they're not finished.
You're not finished article. They're not finished players. They're not world-class players, but they have potential. And that's the idea. That's the plan of the football club. We want to spend money
Mhm.
on potential. I know, to be honest with you, some of the price tags were way too much, but
Mhm.
it's understandable. They have their reason. They've done that before, and it has
Which would be
manifested in
paying
the
probably double or triple that in a few years if they go
in a
to
few
someone
years.
else and they perform to the top level.
That's right. So there's a reason why they're spending that much money. But like I said, big FA Cup game. Chelsea's not getting credit for anything. It's all about judging club, leaving club. Club is leaving. Club has to win it. The players have to win it for club. So what about Chelsea? What about Mauricio Pochettino? This is his first ever, presumably a trophy
I
that he
think it's the
can
first.
win
I think it's his first cup final in England. I don't
in
think he got
England.
to any cup final in England.
No, he didn't. Yeah, it was I think a Champions League.
I think he only managed the Champions League. I think he got knocked out before the final in the cups every single year, but he got to the final of the Champions League. I think that was the only time he got to a final whilst at Tottenham.
Yeah. A
So
big
why
gap.
not talk it up yet from a
Yeah.
Chelsea perspective, right?
Mhm.
Pun not intended, because he'll probably drop in soon. As build it as, can Pochettino win his first trophy in English football in what me and you believe to be his first final?
His first final. Yeah.
Like, why not build that up like that as well? Klopp this, Klopp that. No, Pochettino got Chelsea to a final despite some criticism from other members of the media. Can he win his first trophy in English football against Jurgen Klopp, who's won everything? Oh, look, suddenly it changes, but they won't do that because they love Liverpool, they love Man U, they love a certain few other clubs, and they hate Chelsea. So it's never going to happen.
All right, that's right, Stephen. Thank you very much. It's never going to happen. I mean, Chelsea demand a fair build-up from the media, a fair build-up to a big game like Carabao Cup finals, which is arguably one of those top teams in English football. Chelsea and Liverpool are clashing in the Carabao Cup finals. The build-up has to be massive. It shouldn't be just one way. Everything's directing towards Liverpool. That is not fair, in my
Let's
opinion.
believe it'll be
That's not fair.
one-way
But
commentary tonight, by the way.
yeah. We'll listen to the commentary and get our fair analysis on how the
I think,
commentary
if I remember
is
rightly, when
directly
we
going
battered
to.
Middlesbrough the other day, 6-1, yeah,
Mm.
you could hear the disappointment because it was on Sky. I think Neville was on commentary. If I remember rightly, you could hear the disappointment about it, sort of in his voice, in his tone. How about, let's be fair, right? So you got Joe Cole, who does TNT, formerly BT Sport. He's a pundit there, yeah? Former Chelsea,
Mhm.
right? So why not have other former Chelsea? Every now and, like, they try to get someone former for each club for punditry, but then you get the same people doing the commentary of Neville, of Carragher, of people like that. You don't get really many
Much.
people that are different, so it's always the same stuff.
I've been
Tonight,
hearing some good
if this was on
positivities
Sky, it's
for.
not on Sky, it's on TNT, yeah? But if this
Okay.
is on Sky tonight, which it's not, you can guarantee the cup final is, so I know who's going to be on commentary cup final.
Yeah.
Commentary cup final's going to be Carragher and Neville, innit?
Mhm.
Oh, yeah, let's put the Liverpool man with the United man and no Chelsea. I'm
All right.
telling you, that's what's happened.
Comment session, comment time, Stephen. Let's draw some attention a little bit on the comment. As 1207 is in the building. Big up to you, 1207. This is a big day, man. Absolutely, bro. Always Chelsea play good against the big clubs. Chelsea like the way Liverpool plays suits
Mhm.
our play. It is all about attacking. And thank you very much, my brother from Facebook, Clement. Thank you for liking the video, dropping the like on the video, guys. If you're watching us live, we got almost about 7 people watching live on YouTube, 4 on the X, Twitter right now at this moment, guys. You don't have to hesitate. If you're on Twitter and you find yourself on YouTube once in a while, you can also hop up to a YouTube platform and subscribe to our channel also, should in case that we're not able to stream live on on X, you can catch us on YouTube. And also, if you're on Facebook, you can do the same. But thank each and every one of you that is watching live on any of these three platforms we're streaming into. YouTube also, yeah. Our fans on YouTube, do not forget also like the video. You know what a like does to this the thing we do over here. The likes talk to the algorithm. The algorithm, when they see more likes on the videos, they push it to a lot of people who don't know much about this platform or who haven't seen this platform before on our social media platforms. So please drop your comment or like the video, and then YouTube will send it out for you. It will help us. That's the best way you can help us without asking for money from you. No, the only thing we're asking from you is to drop a like and subscribe to our platform so YouTube can do the rest for us. So thank you very much, any one of you that is on the show watching us live. 1207 said, what's your 11? Yes, we'll drop the 11 on the show on the screen very, very soon. But now we are talking about the media attention and how the media is hyping the game without much publicity for Chelsea. It's all about Liverpool. It seems Liverpool 11, but it's going to be Chelsea 11, Liverpool 11 at very soon, a couple hours time, like 3 hours time. So I think it's very, very bad the way media are setting things to go. So Liverpool, you've seen in the past things that Jurgen Klopp have done on the touchline, on the dugouts, the things they have done. If Chelsea have done the same thing, we will be massively punished. But always Klopp get away with so many things. Big up to you, Gulam Mustafa. I says big up Stephen and Nee, and everyone out there. Big up to you, to yourself, Stephen. We've talked a lot, almost about 20 minutes, discussing media negativity and how they portray Chelsea in these cup finals. Yeah. Let's start with the injury list. We've talked about Liverpool already, so let's talk about Chelsea's injury list. Players that are on your way back to match fitness, and those that are still on the rehabilitation list. So we've talked about
Gusto and Nkunku are going to be in the squad. We know
Gusto and Kuku. I've seen these. What's that? Our first goalkeeper, Sanchez, also warming up and then training. How close is
he's
he?
in the grass. So apparently he's still doing his rehab program. He's just getting onto the grass, and I think those were the first pictures of him back on grass and stuff like that, doing a bit of work on grass. But Gusto and Nkunku are going to be in a squad tonight. That's the plan anyway, unless anything changed last minute. But I doubt it has, because that would have come out by now. Chalobah's in team training for reconditioning. We've seen some pictures of him come out this week. Colwell is beginning his rehab program. It's expected to be a minor injury. He shouldn't be out too long.
Probably missing about 2 games. Missing
maybe
about 2 games.
Maybe a couple more, depends. But he's not expected to be out long, apparently. But Cucurella, Fofana, Reece James, Lavia, we touched on Sanchez, and then Leslie Ugochukwu are all still doing their rehab programs.
Okay.
But they're not at the point of Chalobah yet where they're in any sort of team training yet. They're still sort of beginning to middle stages of it, and then they'll get into the partial team training and then the full team training, and then they'll be back in squads.
Thank you very much. So guys, if you're listening, that is the update. That's the update on Chelsea FC. Big game coming up this evening. 1207. Thank you very much for your wonderful comment. 1207 said media will always with Liverpool as Klopp seen as there. They will always know Liverpool are favorite for this.
We all know Liverpool favorites for this match, and such type of scenarios always favor us when nobody expects us to win, but we will. I think that's meant to be remember.
I think so. That's remember. So thank you very much at 1207 for your wonderful comments over there. I123 love you. Also in the building. Says big up Nate Zion, Steven, and everyone in the chat. I hope everyone is doing well today. Yes, we are doing wonderful. We are doing wonderful. Thank you all for watching on Facebook and also YouTube. Our followers and our subscribers on all this platform. We say thank you very much for sticking with us each and every day. We come on this platform and we discuss football matters and everything regarding Chelsea football is always discussed on this show. Today, I don't want us to relate our topic to transfer, but as you guys can see, the deadline is the transfer deadline. We've got 1 day, 5 hours, 34 minutes and 0 seconds left right now up to when the window will be closed. In the Saudi Pro League, the window is already closed, but we're still
That closed yesterday.
yeah,
The Women's
closed.
Super League, for anyone interested in that, closes tonight, I believe.
Yeah.
And then pretty much all the big leagues in Europe close tomorrow at varying times.
So guys, if you want to see the countdown of the time, I'll screenshot that. I will show you guys that real quick as we're still here. The window is right there. If you guys can see it, that's it right there.
Now it's up. There we go.
Yeah, that's the countdown time. We have 1 day. We have 1 day, 5 hours, 33 minutes left, and just about 5 seconds left for the window to be closed. And we will be here about 4 hours to the close of the champions. The windows, not champions, the windows to be closed. So we will give you all the updates on players that are coming in and players that are going out. We're going to have more buddies joining us on the platform. So like I said, stick with us. Do not go anywhere. Deadline day tomorrow. We will be here all day until the window close. Once I get on my seat, once I get on my seat, once I get on my seat in the afternoon, I will be here until the window shut down around, I think, 10 p.m., right? 10 p.m. UK time, Steven?
What?
Is it going to be around 10 p.m.
What?
or 1 p.m. UK time when the deadline?
No, it's 11. It says at the bottom,
11.
Time until Thursday, February 1st,
11 p.m.
2024 at 11 p.m. London, England time.
Thursday, Friday, February. Sorry, guys. Thank you very much, Steven. 11 o'clock p.m. London time. So it's right there. We'll be here to the 11 when the window closes. And we'll be here for after the window shut down. We're still gonna be here for a couple more minutes. So because remember, certain deals we don't get to know the deals that have been done. But then although the window is shut down, we're
if there's any deals that go to a deal sheet, they can get done within 2 hours. But we'll wait to see if there's any big deals.
Absolutely.
If there's no big deals, there'll be no point us waiting around. We'll give you a summary and then we'll get off. But if there's any big deals, we might wait around.
Okay.
For a bit.
Thank you very much, Steven G. 1207, thank you very much for your comments. This 1207 said Cowell is not there, so good for us as we have Chilwell. Thank God. I know his problem is he wants to see.
Colwell wouldn't have started at left back today anyway. He only was planned to start there the other day because there was 2 days in between the games. And Chilwell's coming off of injury, so there was no way he was going to risk Chilwell from the start. That's why when Colwell went down with his injury, we moved Badiashile to left back and put Gilchrist at right back.
Okay. Thank you very much, Stephen G. 1207 said, are you okay to sell Gallagher in the summer? Yeah, in the summer, Gallagher, yes. Chelsea, I don't know, but let's see what in the summer. For now, Gallagher is impressive, the terrific performance. I don't think he's going anywhere. He's not going to Tottenham. He's not going anywhere. He's staying with Chelsea. But in the summer, yes, I will. It will definitely go in the summer. Summer, there's so much time that Chelsea can find the right sell and right buyer for Gallagher. So yeah, in the summer, why not?
The issue we have is that he'll only have 12 months left in the summer.
Okay. Todd, big up to you, Todd Labour. Todd Labour said, hi, Neil and Steven. How are you guys? I hope Chelsea pulls off the upset against against Liverpool. Yeah, he means not Chelsea. He means Liverpool tonight. Nottingham Forest lost a tough game yesterday. I hope we can rebound and start winning games. Absolutely. The guys are willing to do that. And Todd Labour said Liverpool. Okay. Yes. 1207 said, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you very much, Todd, for supporting the platform that you love all the time. 1207, I want to love you forever. Say, what day is the deadline day. It's when Chelsea, all the European clubs are bringing in players and sending players out of their various football club. So, like I said, the deadline day, we will be here till the
Tomorrow.
window. Yeah, tomorrow we'll be here till the window close. So guys, watch out for that. Watch out for that. We'll give you all the updates. I know other platforms are also there, but we'll be here trying to keep you updated. We do this every deadline day. We do this every transfer window. We do this January and summer. We do this all the time. So guys, don't forget, please. We got a lot of people watching live on YouTube, Facebook, and X. So guys, don't forget to follow us. Follow our account on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. Please do that for us, and it'll help our channel and the kind of work that we put in. It will help us grow more. So yes, we just discussed the injury situation. We've talked about Liverpool already. We talked about Chelsea. Ikuku is getting. I think you said he will be in the squad, right, Steven?
Yeah, Nkunku and Gusto travelled and expected to be with the squad. Very, very, very unlikely either of them will start because they're coming off of injuries. They'll probably get some minutes, but yeah, don't think they're starting.
Steven,
I
how
wouldn't
do we?
expect them to. I'll be very surprised at them starting. Let's put it that way.
Which of these teams, for now, you can say one have the upper edge over the other, and how should Chelsea approach this game? In your perspective, Liverpool and Chelsea, which of these two teams a little bit stronger than the other?
Let me put this point first before we get into this, right?
Okay.
Before anyone tries and comes at me for this, right? The fact that Liverpool are the top of the league means nothing. In the Premier League, anyone can beat anybody on any day. We've seen how much of a struggle it was for big teams to go to Luton and win. Yes, they won, but how much of a struggle it was. Arsenal and Liverpool both needed late goals to beat Luton. We nearly threw away a 3-goal lead against Luton. So this is what I'm saying. We need to be very careful. It's not a case of, oh, they're top of the league, they're 100% stronger, right? Because if Trent isn't playing and then you've got Robertson coming back from injury, Tsimikas is still out. That's their backup left back, right? McAllister had a minor injury. He missed 1 or 2 games, and some people are saying he might start. So there's a risk there as well. I think it's going to be a tight game. I don't know if any team particularly has an edge because, as we've touched on, and 1207, I think it was touched on as well.
Yeah,
when it's big teams, we show up. And we also will know that Poch will be using a lot of the fact that the way the media talk and how it looks like it's going to be like a celebration of Klopp for the rest of the season. He'll be using that as motivation for our young squad to go out and put an end to this celebration, at least for the next day or two, by getting something from this game, preferably a victory, of course. But yeah, let's be honest. He'll probably use the way the media talk about us versus talk about Liverpool, as we touched on earlier with the quotes from him. He'll probably use that as motivation. Like, lads, look what they're saying. We're getting no credit for this. They're getting credit. But both of us reached that final, and this is a preview to the final. Go out there, show them that you can beat them, and make them worried for that final in 4 weeks' time. Because that's what this is. This is like a preview of the final.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
It's in 4 weeks' time. You go out there. If you get something today, you're 1 up. You're 1 up in this because you got the advantage. Because you go into that final, we beat them 4 weeks ago. That's what it is. Get something today. You go into that final. Your confidence is sky high. We beat them 4 weeks ago. We go out. Nothing changes. It's another game.
Beautiful.
It's that simple. That's all you need.
I think that Chelsea have to stand. We need someone to motivate this guy. By the way they talk, we need some of these legends present in the dressing room. to help Pochettino get this guy, governors them to go and win this game. When Chelsea is going to add salt to judging club's tea, I tell you, it's gonna happen. 1207, thank you very much for dropping more comments in there. 1207 said, "Who will you take if Victor Osimhen does not come to Chelsea?" He said, if we somehow
If we
end up
somehow end
fifth
up
in the
fifth in the
table,
table, we
we
might
might
play
play
Champions
Champions
League,
League,
right?
right?
Yes, correct.
Yeah,
Because it's based on the issue is it's based on how
Mhm.
the teams perform in Europe, right?
That's
In
right. Yeah,
terms of as a collective, how are the English teams performing in Europe this season? Because the top two leagues will get that fifth place spot. I think England are narrowly second at the moment, but I think Italy are third. But Italy got more teams in the playoff rounds because they got knocked out. Well, they finished third in their groups and they're going into the lower competition compared to England. So that's extra points they can get, which, although it's more games, it's an advantage because you can get more coefficient points because you're playing more games.
right.
So there's a bit of a worry there, but hopefully you've got Man City and Liverpool carrying us in the Champions League and Europa League respectively. As much as I don't really like either clubs, I'll be honest, we need them to carry because United are gone,
Mhm.
Newcastle are gone. Aston Villa might still be in their European competition. I can't remember. But two of our Champions League teams are gone. And I'm telling you now, no matter how bad this squad's been, yeah, because they show up in the big games, we wouldn't have got knocked out of Man United's Champions League group. That's all I'm going to say on that.
All right, so thank you very much, Stephen G. Now we're gonna look at the Premier League table. A very, very nice. Okay, there's a question here. Let me answer. Let me give an answer to 1207. It says, "Who will you take if Victor Osimhen does not come in the summer?" For now, I think it's a bit too early for me to say who am I going in for because I don't want to go for just a player that I've done it in any of the leagues for just one season. I want a
Mhm.
proven player who have done it in the league for 2 seasons, at least 2 seasons. And Victor Osimhen is heading towards that way. He was so terrific last season, and this season he hasn't been as good as he was last season. But we all know the ups and downs of Napoli. Napoli, as soon as the win Scudetto, when they go to that run, they sell their players. They sell them, and that unit is not there anymore. And as soon as you sell your top players, and you're left with certain players, remember they have Dries Mertens from Belgium league,
I
from
don't think
Belgium.
they have him anymore. I think he's
They
gone,
don't
you
have
know.
him. Yeah, I'm saying that the core of that team and that were there for the past 2-3 seasons are gone. So it's like a new team born together, and Victor also may have to understand how all these players play. So his performance this season hasn't been as good as last season. So sometimes, but he's still a good player. He's still in the African Cup of Nations. They just knock out Ivory Coast. They've knocked out so many teams, getting close to
No,
the
Ivory
finals.
Coast is still in.
Ivory Coast is still in. I thought they
Yeah.
knocked out the Ivory Coast.
No, Ivory Coast knocked out. Who did they knock out?
Senegal?
Ivory Coast knocked someone out 1 or 2 days ago in the knockouts.
Okay.
They were
But
one of the best third place teams, so they're still in.
okay.
I think they're in quarterfinals. I'm checking now.
All right. So
Ivory Coast have Mali in the quarterfinals.
brilliant, brilliant. So
Ivory Coast knocked out Senegal on penalties a couple days ago.
that's good. So okay, that's why Jackson is coming home early. So
Yeah, but he won't be
that's
in the
good for
squad
Chelsea.
today because of the Ivory Coast manager made
Mhm.
all the players fly back to the Ivory Coast before they could fly back to their clubs. Which I'm sorry, that's kind of out of order. We pay their wages.
No, Steven, he's still with the national team. That's what every national team
Bro,
does. Steven,
it
it's
is
not out
fine.
of order. What
It
they
is though.
do? if the players did not
But
make
they
back to their firm,
underperformed. They hardly
let me
will get
explain
a
this
good
real quick.
reception.
Let me explain this real quick. If the players doesn't make it back to their various country and thank the players, the taxpayers, because remember, in every competition, the money that is being given to these players are coming from the taxpayers of every all these various football countries. If you're going to every competition, Jackson, in the number of games he plays for from Senegal, the taxpayers' money is what they used to spend on them. The flight, the wages, the bonuses is the taxpayers' money. So once the competition is done, they have to go back to their various country and thank all these people that contributed and say thank you for the nation. We did not do well, but we'll come back again. And next AFCON, we will try and impress and then perform. So I think that's the right thing to do. Almost every country does that. Every country. So I think that it's in the right order. It's not out of order if they have to go back to Senegal and thank the people for supporting the team from beginning to when they got eliminated. Steven.
Even still, I kind of think it's kind of BS. It's not like they performed anyway. By
No,
the way,
you don't have to
I
perform, but that is the
I
right
know
thing
this
that
is going off
everyone
on
has
a
to do.
tangent quickly, yeah?
Yeah.
Do you remember Schalke?
Shakhtar
Germany.
Football Club in Shakhtar Donetsk,
Germany.
Ukraine.
Germany.
Shakhtar Donetsk, Ukraine. Oh,
Schalke, not Shakhtar.
oh,
Schalke.
Schalke 04.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So apparently they're currently 15th in Bundesliga 2, yeah?
Mhm.
And if they get relegated to the third division, they will not get a license to play in that league due to them having a debt of around 165 million euros. So apparently, they will therefore have to essentially start over again as an amateur club.
Oh boy.
They were in the Champions League not too long ago.
Yeah, I think the 2 seasons they were in the Champions League. 2 seasons
Not
ago.
too long ago, they were in the Champions League, and now it sounds like they're going to have to become like a Phoenix club type thing.
Oh my goodness. What a news. So thank you, Stephen, for breaking that news for us. Guys, I have a poll out there you can also check into. We got 10 of votes. People have already voted. Already. Big up to you, Julius Amor said big up to you, Nee and Stephen. Hope you guys are good. By the way, we are beating Liverpool 2-1 tonight. I'm just hoping that can happen. I'm just hoping that can happen. And then let's put salt in Klopp's German tea for him to drink today. So the poll said, will Klopp Red maintain Anfield dominancy, or would Mauricio Pochettino's Blue finally break the draw stroke? Who wins this? Lots of votes. 67% said Liverpool, and then 33% said Chelsea. So the odds is it against Chelsea or on Liverpool, Stevie, in that manner? 67% is Liverpool. On our poll over here said that Liverpool is going to win it. So we have 33. Who is the poll against, or who is the odds against? Is it against Liverpool or Chelsea?
What's that?
I say the odds against Liverpool or Chelsea in this poll. Is it against Liverpool or Chelsea?
On
Chelsea
the
have
poll?
on the poll. Chelsea have the least amount of votes, 33%. Liverpool has 67%.
What was the question?
Who is gonna win it?
If Chelsea have less votes, then
It's
it's
against
Liverpool.
them. So the poll is against Chelsea.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the poll is against Chelsea. Sometimes it goes the other way. Oh, why do we have a 50-50? Now it says 50-50. I just pulled the thing up. It says 50-50. Liverpool 67%. Oh, but okay. I get it. I get it now. I get it. I put percentage there, but then the poll percentage said 50-50, which we have 12 votes. So 6 votes for Liverpool, 6 votes for Chelsea. Wow. That
That's
is
even.
surprise. That is surprise. The also against Chelsea is in favor. Yeah, the also against Chelsea. Thank you very much, Ghulam
Let's
Mustafa.
just go and destroy their party.
All right. Thank you very much, guys. Stephen, do we look at the league table? Like I said, we look at the league table so far. Stephen, my question is: Luton Town are performing terrific, and Magic. Ross Buckland is a player that I love so much.
Well,
I could not
remember,
do it.
but they were at home yesterday, weren't they?
Yeah, they've been
See,
doing
this
very
is what
well.
I'm saying, though. Like, they made it difficult for the big six teams going there in terms of the traditional big six clubs, yeah? And I think I said it to you. I said, if they can do that against the teams around them, they've got
also
a very good position.
Mm-hmm. They're not performing very well away, but they perform very well at their home ground,
though, isn't it? When your home games, you're in a very good position.
That's right.
And they've made it difficult for teams coming to their stadium, especially the big six clubs.
I mean, playing at your home ground.
Teams around them, so long as they beat the teams around them, they're in a good place to stay safe because you're taking points off of your rival clubs.
Absolutely. Looking at the league table right now. Liverpool are up there.
You know my message when we started about today's a big game. If we get a win, it's massive for our season.
Yes.
Yeah? Chelsea are 10th on 31 points. Chelsea win puts us on 34 points. Chelsea would go up to 7th. We would be 1 point behind 6th and have a 2-point gap to 8th if we win. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's a big game in terms of Liverpool. And then our next game's home to Wolves. And we know our home form has been good. So then if a couple of results around us go in our favour again, we start pulling a gap on the teams below us and we start closing in on West Ham and Tottenham and teams like that. All of a sudden, things are looking up. We've got to get something today. Even if we get a draw today, we go up to 8th. And we'll be 3 points off of 6th. So long as we don't lose today, I'm happy because it puts us in a good place.
That's right. Julius said the odds were against in the first leg at the bridge, yet we dominated Liverpool and should have beaten them at the bridge. That is 3 years spot on. We played them. We outplayed Liverpool, but the Liverpool now is a bit better than the Liverpool for the first leg.
Season. We deserve to beat all the big teams at Stamford Bridge this season.
Arsenal too. We deserve to beat Arsenal until Sanchez
absolutely screwed us.
So imagine if you have Petrovic from beginning. We wouldn't have seen those mistakes. Like Sanchez. Look, Sanchez have given like 5 clear goals away.
And people say you don't know that, yeah?
Yeah.
We do. Do you know why we know that? Because Sanchez literally gifted them a goal. He literally passed the ball to Declan Rice. Who scored?
This guy over here.
From that pass.
Guys, I've sent a video out there, and it's a little bit funny video. It's a YouTube short. Check some of my YouTube shorts and give it a like. I'm doing a comparison between Sanchez season and Petrovic season. And the statistics.
You're only part of the Petrovic
one. Yeah, but if you look at Petrovic's season and his, I was trying to see his weaknesses and strength between these two goalkeepers. To be honest with you, the football club has to maintain. The
majority of the things go in favor of Petrovic.
Yeah, absolutely, Petrovic.
Do you want to quickly touch on the Petrovic and Sanchez whole thing and let's do that. About the shoot between them.
Yeah, let's do that. And I'll put that shot out here too. Let's do that.
Okay. So essentially, the way I look at it, is they're either level or Petrovic edges it when it comes to the shot stopping. They're at the very least level, if not Petrovic is ahead of him. Distribution, I'm going Petrovic. Yeah. Petrovic is a lot calmer on the ball, and he brings calmness to the players around him as well as the fans. When Sanchez is in goal, I am very scared. That's what I'm gonna say. My heart rate will not be healthy when Sanchez is in goal, and I'm glad
Yeah.
I don't wear my Apple Watch to check my heart rate because it'll probably think I'm dead. That's all I'm saying on that. Whereas Petrovic is in goal, and I don't panic. I'm like, oh, okay, it's fine. Because I feel like at times Sanchez would force the short pass when he don't need to.
Hmm.
Whereas with Petrovic, if he doesn't think it's the right thing to do, he will just kick it long. And if we don't win the first ball, it doesn't matter because you can always compete for the second ball. It doesn't matter. If it's better to go long, it's better to go long and lose a ball than play a pass that puts you or your teammate at risk. Yeah. In terms of losing possession nearer your area and no opposition having a shot. If you have to do it, go long. I do not care. If you have to do it, go long. Take the safe route if that's what has to happen.
Oh, thank you very
Because
much,
that, as you
Stephen
got
G.
on there, you've got intelligence on there, yeah?
Yeah.
Intelligence, that's pretty clear to me. Petrovic, because he don't take chances. It's very rare he takes chances, I should say. I can't
Too,
think of a single mistake that he's made that's caused us to be in trouble. Sanchez, we're probably talking double digits.
too many mistakes. Too many.
Mhm.
It's surprise, Chelsea
Don't
Football
get me
Club
wrong, Sanchez has
have.
had his moments where he saved us as well,
Mhm.
but he's had more errors than good moments.
But he's supposed to be number one. He's supposed to be Chelsea's
Supposed to
number
be. That's
one.
the whole point.
That's the
The
whole
whole
thing.
point is he's supposed to be. Not
Yeah.
it shouldn't even be he's supposed to be. There should not be an argument for it. If you're that good, there should be no argument. And for me, there is no argument because the number one is Petrovic.
So absolute guys, you can see on my screen there's a shot that I put up there. Look at the vibes in that shot. You love it. Petrovic versus Sanchez. The strength of these two players. They nickname him the Octopus. That's what they call him in Serbia. Petrovic is being nicknamed the Octopus. So I put this comparison over there, and then look his intelligence. He's very very brilliant. Petrovic, sharp stopping guy, and then also his look. I brought that in there. He's more handsome than
It did make me laugh. I
Sanchez.
responded to you on Discord about it. It
Yeah,
did make me
his
laugh.
looks, yeah, and then the reflexes, absolutely. Petrovic, remember the shootout between Chelsea and Newcastle United in the quarterfinals. Petrovic was the hero on that day. So, and also the humor. I don't know between the two of them, but I think he's got a lot of humor according to research. And then look at this one too. In his 10 stat, 8 goals conceded, 4 clean sheets. And then
He's kept a clean sheet in
agility.
40% of his games.
What was that again?
I said he keeps clean sheets in
Clean sheets.
40% of his starts.
That's brilliant over there. That's brilliant. So Petrovic in all competitions, 11 games, 10 stats, 4 clean sheets, 9 conceded. And then who wins? Like it and tell me who is your winner. We got lots of us here watching live on YouTube. YouTube right now. YouTube is blowing up. The numbers keep going to double digits from beginning till now. Thank each and every one of you that's joined the platform on YouTube that are giving us numbers. Guys, remember your likes that you drop on our stream helps the algorithm keep pushing the channel to distance. So
Don't forget to subscribe and turn the bell notification on.
yeah, subscribe and also don't forget to turn your bell notification icon on at all times so you don't miss anything from the platform. Gula Mustafa
And
said the
if you're
past
watching any other platforms, come over to YouTube and subscribe there as well.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Stephen, for telling them that. So yeah, let me repeat again. It says if you're on any other platform like Facebook and X, please do us a favor, jump on YouTube and also subscribe to Blueclouds Media on our channels over there. Gulam Mustafa said the past is already lost. No point in blaming Sanchez. The future can't be taken because it doesn't exist. The only thing can be controlled. They can be controlled has in a common is the present. Okay, thank you very much. I know Stephen might have a reaction towards that. And in present we have Petrovic, so we move on we'll move on from there. Coming from then Phantom of Many topic in the house today. He said Petrovic, one Petrovic, two Kepa, three Sanchez in that order. If he wants to
Nah,
put
one Petrovic, two Bettinelli, three is Kepa.
Kepa,
Actually, yeah, Kepa
Kepa.
needs to be lower because he always concedes long shots. But as much as I want Kepa sold, I kind of agree that he is better than Sanchez, but not by much.
Ghulam Mustafa said that looks matter in goalkeepers.
It's a bit of fun.
Yeah, it's part of it. I think it is. I think it is. It go once upon a time. Looks really matters because I remember when they were doing this Hall of Fame thing a while ago. If you guys can remember, with all due respect, Oliver Kahn, they put him in the hall, the whatever they call it, Hall of Famous something something, the horror Hall of Fame. Then they put. I remember when Rooney was one of them. Some players they put them in the Hall of Fame and they're trying to categorize, group them in a certain way. But I'm not showing disrespect to these people, but I'm just adding it to his profile. Handsome, just like Beckham. You know, when you have David Beckham, but David Beckham doesn't come with the the football that he plays alone. It comes.
Me look at his next comment.
Yeah, you're buying David Beckham with his looks because he's gonna
Yeah.
sell you jerseys. That's what you're buying. So when you're buying Mahalo Modric, you're not buying Mahalo Modric or Mahalo Modric alone with his football skills, but you're buying
You are.
Modric with his look and the football. So if his look is not working on the pitch, if his football is not working on the pitch, his look will sell Chelsea jerseys because go look on social media platform, especially Facebook, how people are using Modric profile pictures as their picture. That will tell you why
Me.
and the reason. Yes, sir. Go
Look at
ahead.
his next comment. You'll laugh.
His Gulam said, if looks matter, she would call me a keeper. Okay. Gula Mustafa, what the hell are you doing to me today? Thank you. Thank you very much for this hilarious comment coming in there. All right, Julia someone said, I'll take Petrovic over Sanchez anytime, any day. He is so calm and composed in the goalpost. Very, very respectful. And, you know, he's a Serbian. He's very, very respectful goalkeeper. You know, and
Anytime, any day,
any
twice
day.
on Sunday.
In any raining weather, any condition, any raining weather, I'll take Petrovic. We have to remember Petrovic was highly rated in the MLS. He's coming from the Major League Soccer, the
That
American
goes
League,
against
before
people,
coming to the Premier League.
That's the issue. Is that's something that tends to go against people. Is they came from the MLS, but
So
look at one or two other players that came from the MLS. Almiron.
I'm around one of them. Yeah.
He's one of the ones that came from the MLS. Look how he's done.
Yeah, I'm around one of them. I don't know why I haven't even put in a Sanchez picture on the screen. And so it's all this dodgy goalkeeper Petrovic. I need to find such. Sorry,
You
not.
said Sanchez picture is dodgy keeper Petrovic. Wrong way.
Yeah, I have to find Petrovic. It all happen when you talk too much. Sometimes you miss so many words.
Has it
But
been a
it's
long
okay.
day for you? Has it been a long day for you?
Oh
Your
yeah,
brain's getting tired.
it is. It is. But guys, thank you very much for joining us here. It's been a very wonderful stream. I just hope that Steven,
Lose.
Liverpool lose today. If Liverpool lose today, do you think the finals will be more difficult for Chelsea because they wouldn't want to make any mistake? The cup finals will be more difficult because if they lose in the Premier League today to Chelsea, then you should expect. I mean, the finals is for each and every one because they're playing the neutral ground. They're playing in the neutral ground, so it's way different than this game. So yeah, every game is different. Like I always say, the finals will be different for Chelsea because here in Anfield it's going to be very difficult because they have so many supporters. They have almost about
But they're only
90%
allowed
supporters.
for a short period of time. They're allowed for about a couple of chants of just leave Liverpool. And then they're loud for You'll Never Walk Alone. And other than that, it's basically dead silent on a Premier League game.
So honestly, there we are. Let me see if we have the any predicted lineup here in today's game. Probably we should have something coming up, Steven.
Say again? Your audio cut out for me. I don't know if it's just for me, but I did cut out.
Sorry, I muted myself. My bad. I'm very, very sorry.
Wow. You
Not
made me
you.
think it was me. Wow.
Not you. Do not mess anything up. You're good right now. Don't mess anything up. So I'm trying to find a combined 11. Steven, take it over and wrap things up for us. Whilst I can find, let me see if I can find this right now.
So, as we got so many people in the chat, we always ask this anyway. But, guys, let us know what your score predictions are for today's game in the chat. Who do you think's winning? Or do you think it's going to be a draw?
I think Julius Amo already put his scoreline there. He said 2-1. Julius said 2-1. I'm not so sure about Todd Labor. 1207. If you're still watching, drop your predicted scoreline in the chat. The lineup there. Go ahead, Steven. Are you there, Stevie?
Yeah, I'm just quickly clearing something. That's all. I had to just clarify something someone asked me. Todd Labor's gone Chelsea 3, Liverpool 2. Yeah. All due respect, I think that's a bit too optimistic. 3-2, I think, is a bit much. I don't think we're getting 5 goals in this game. But I'll take the Chelsea win. But definitely don't see it being anywhere close to 3-2. I didn't even see DJ's one. Even in Lee and Steven, it's a must-win for today, lads. None of this we should worry business. A win will make us have confidence for the League Cup final. I get it'd be a difficult game, but we have to remember who we are, Chelsea FC. I mean,
DJ's in the building.
Yeah, DJ's just joined. Basically, the same stuff as I was saying earlier in terms of about the cup final stuff. Of it give you confidence in terms of you go into that and then you say to the players as simple as we beat them about 4 weeks ago. This game's no different. Go out and show that game wasn't a one-off. It's that simple.
Thank you very much for the comment.
Historically, we've got.
There's one more comment there when you're done.
In recent years, in terms of even when we've been really, really bad, we've still managed to get draws against them. Even under Potter and Bruno Salto, we managed to get draws against them twice last season. By the way, when you show the predicted lineup, you're gonna have to zoom out a bit or move the comment.
No, I moved from that one. I moved from that other one. It's too much stuff on the screen. I can't get it. So I'm going in for the simple one that will make it easy for the viewers.
There you go.
Yeah, this one will be much better.
Yeah, no, but it's covered slightly, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I have to zoom out. Yeah, like that. This should be better. I think that this should be
scroll ever so slightly up.
It's Fofana's face is gone. Casado's face is gone. Hold on.
There we go. That I have to do because I don't know any other way we'll be able to fit it. If people can't see it, we can talk. Oh, wait. No, that was good. But you would need to do it that the comment isn't showing on screen because then we would see Chilwell and thing.
Okay. I think we should be. I think they should be able to see it now.
It depends. On full screen, I can see it. It's harder to see it when I'm not in full screen.
Okay, that's you. That's your viewing. Okay. Julius said 2-1 Chelsea. Julius said 2-1 Chelsea.
Mhm.
Big up to you, DJ Sav in the building since I get
Yeah, I've already read that one.
all right. Did you read Gula Mustafa's last message
No,
here?
because that came up as we were trying to sort this. I didn't see that one.
He said I'll be happy if we get a draw at Anfield. A draw won't be bad. Chelsea won't be bad taking a draw, but I'm just hoping that they can win. They are in the better form compared to Liverpool. In this Steven, in this lineup over here, we have Gigi Petrovic in there, which he's healthy, he's there to play. We have Chilwell, who is coming back in the left side row, and Badishia playing the left centre back. Thiago Silva, experienced right centre back. Disasi playing as the right back role. He's been terrific playing that role, Stephen. Disasi.
Yeah.
Casado and Enzo Fernandez as in the pivot role.
Well, I wouldn't say he's been brilliant. I'd say recently he's been getting slightly better, Disasi.
Yeah.
I'd still probably lean towards Gilchrist over Disasi, I'll be honest.
The only thing I don't like here, Steven, is the Cole Palmer they put as the striker. It doesn't work. It's not working.
I think it could be though. That's the thing. I think it could be because if the Broya stuff is moving, then they're not gonna risk him from the start, are they?
Well, why wouldn't they start David Washington? Why wouldn't they start
Probably
Washington?
because of he's young and not got Premier League experience, and it'd be
He's
a
got
risk.
one. He's been on like twice or once. I
For
think
like
twice.
5-10 minutes.
Give him the chance. It might give you a different option than putting a player.
Also, I don't know if our academy played in the last couple of days. Because if our academy played in the last couple of days, then Washington definitely wouldn't start. I mean, I don't think he's starting anyway, but...
All right. So DJ Sava dropping in the comment again says, I know Poch record is horrendous against Klopp Liverpool, but we have I think he must spoil his living party at Anfield with a win. If we draw, we will be disappointed, as I feel we can beat any team on any given day. Thank you very much, DJ Sav. I agree with you 100%.
Jackson's not going to be on the bench now because the manager made them fly to Ivory Coast before they could fly back. That ain't happening.
Thank you very much, DJ Sav and Stephen G. For guys, I've dropped the link in there. If you have any prediction, you can come on in and give us your prediction and why you think Chelsea can win. And then I think we'll be drawing the curtains for the day.
That's not far off of the lineup I would do, by the way.
Do what, Stephen?
It's not a million miles away from the lineup I would do.
Okay.
I'd probably put Gilchrist over Disasi, but outside of that, it's pretty much what I'd do.
Yeah,
I would have started.
I wouldn't do that,
but it seems like throughout today, stuff starting to move a bit more on that. So I don't think he's going to start. So there's no point saying I would start him.
Brilliant. So, guys, we still got 12 of us watching live on YouTube. Thank you very much, guys. Do not forget, it's very, very important to us over here giving you this content and creating football content each and every day and shots and all that kind of stuff. So support the platform by subscribing, liking the video, and also sharing the video for us will help us a lot. So please, we're just begging you. We can't do much, but just begging you. Begging you to share the video and subscribe, and keep up the bell notification icon active. And also the link is right there. The channel is built for you, the viewers, these cherished viewers that have made this channel always going going stronger and stronger. That is why this channel is built, for you to be able to come on, click on it, join the studio, and then have a say. You don't have to be in the studio for too long, a minute or two. Let us know why, what's your Chelsea, why you like Chelsea. Your Chelsea, your team is playing today. Let us know why you like Chelsea. The link is there. Click on it. Come on the platform. Got 14 watching live on YouTube. That's impressive. The numbers keep growing. Kim Soul, King Soul of all people is in the building. We have Mac Lesus. I think I don't want to butcher anyone's name, but this my man over here said the draw thing and this Wednesday with Poch getting a win. I'm sure he means to win, my brother. I don't want to butcher your name, so pardon me for not saying your name right. For not saying your name like I used to, everyone. But once I get familiar with the name, I think Leicester. I'm not sure if that's right. With Steven, can you pronounce his name for me? Help me out here. With
Who?
his name, my brother's name. Yeah.
I have no idea, and I'm not about to insult someone by getting a name wrong.
Okay, so guys, you see, we don't want to butcher your name. Kim So in the building. Big up to you, Kim So, and thank you for joining us on the platform. Absolutely wonderful day. 13 of us watching live on YouTube. It's a blessed day for me. I love it. I get motivated when I see all our viewers, wherever. Let us know where you're watching the show from. Let us know. The link is right there. Don't be shy. Don't be worried. Don't be shy. Don't get worried about your language. We don't discriminate on this platform. We respect each and every one of you. You don't have to be a Chelsea fan. You have the United fan. I love all rival fans on this platform. You're all welcome. You're all welcome. Click on and subscribe to the channel. Let me see you every day, and I can create something for you. And let me know what you want me to do for you to be able to enjoy what I'm doing. So it's very, very important. Steven said, everyone watching, make sure you are here tomorrow for all these deadline day news as it happens. And don't forget to like, subscribe, turn bell notification icon on at all times so you don't miss anything from this platform. Kim So said, another draw. I'm tired of draws. VAR and referee will favor Liverpool.
Oh
It is there
no,
to
who did I
happen, but
say
we'll
the referee
try.
was? I
We'll
can't
try.
remember.
We're
Oh
gonna open
no.
our eyes very well to make sure that things that didn't go bad
Oh no, it's
against Chelsea.
Poutini. Oh no.
Paul Tierney,
Oh, he's one of
Anthony
the ones
Taylor,
that you don't
Paul
like.
Tierney, Anthony
Oh,
Taylor, and is it Madley, Bobby Madley, or whatever they call him? Those
oh,
guys, I don't
sure.
like I
And
don't
we
like
got
them
John
refereeing
Brooks
Chelsea.
on
And then
VAR,
also,
who's had 3 consecutive roles in Chelsea games recently.
Andrew Young said, Please have the match started." No, the
Not
match will
for
start in
nearly
about
2
2
hours
hours.
yet.
Yeah, in about 2 hours, the game will kick off. Andrews, thank you very much, Andrews, for
Oh,
joining
Nee,
us
by
here.
the way, do you want to hear something funny?
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Have you heard of Carlos Alcaraz,
Yes, that player.
midfielder from Southampton? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Get this right. 3 million loan fee in installments with a 40 million buy option, not obligation. Option. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What club do you think he's joining?
Alcaraz. I heard
Yeah.
he's been linked with the Forest.
Juventus.
Juve.
Juventus are signing Alcaraz from Southampton on loan,
Mm-hmm.
3 million loan fee, and then a 40 million pound buy option. So if they trigger the option,
Okay.
they would have paid 43 million for a player from Southampton from the Championship, who I think there's some Southampton fans who don't even rate him that highly.
I, I heard he's not been playing well. He was good last season, but this
Yeah.
season he's not been playing well. And he's going for that deal to Juventus. What a bargain for Southampton, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
That's a good steal. That's a good steal.
If they
Yeah.
trigger the option, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, what a story. But let me continue with this. I'll come back to Steven's news right now. Todd Labor said, "What do you guys think of Ellen Haaland coming back today? Will he start or will he come off the bench today? Go Forest and go Manchester City. I think that he will come back from the bench. He will come back. He's never going to start again because he hasn't been
He's
involved in the
only just
higher.
came back.
Yeah, he won't start at all. Gulam Mustafa said, "Would you say call him ML?" Okay, I think I'll do that next time he comes on. I'll call him ML. Kim So said, "Are we going to sign players, I doubt there's gonna be one signing. That's what I
I
think.
think we'll get a
One
striker,
signing.
whether or not that's loan or
Yeah.
permanent, I don't know, but I think that might happen.
Chelsea might get a striker. I think the striker will be Callum Wilson from Newcastle. Newcastle have to sell a player this January, and
They
they've
have
been
to potentially sell multiple players, not just
yeah.
one, within the next 6 months.
At least they have to sell some players. So
Hmm.
they're looking at Jolinton. I heard Jolinton will be leaving. Amaron is one of them. Alexander
Almiron's not going though.
Isak also is one of them.
Almiron's not going because Almiron, it was a deal with Saudi Arabia by one of the clubs that are owned by the same ownership group, but the Saudi window closed last night, so
Okay.
he's not leaving.
So I mean, I'm just mentioning names that were being put up, links over the week that they will be leaving the football club, and I said also
Botman a few weeks
Bruno
ago.
Guimaraes earlier on was being linked with Chelsea. I
Botman's
mean, a
another
couple of
one
weeks
that
ago.
was linked with leaving for financial fair play a couple weeks ago. Who else? It was Botman, Guimaraes. I think the other was Isak. I think.
I think they're trying to sign players that they can make a lot of money because they need to make up that 75 million that they're short. They're short of 75 million for to meet their financial FFP whatever bookings or whatever. On the paper, they are short with 75 million, and they need to sell players to be able to make up to that numbers. So DJ Sab, thank you very much for your lovely comments there. DJ Sab said a lot has to be made of Casado. Absolutely. I was gonna say Casado and Klopp saying his comment about him not signing for him. Both your thoughts on it. The Casado, and I also heard about the Lavia. Lavia have a different opinion, reasons for why he did not sign. But I think that was uh, all right. Did yourself drop another one? Says Jonathan David possible? No. Jonathan David is not moving. According to Fabrizio Romano, I did talk about this yesterday, DJ. According to Fabrizio Romano, Jonathan David, Leo, right? Leo said David is not moving anywhere this
Mhm.
January window. If there's going to be a move, it's probably going to be in the summer. So Jonathan
Just hope it's
Davis
not
is
to
not
us.
moving anywhere. Go ahead, Steven.
I said, just hope it's not to us.
Yeah. You don't like him?
Nope.
Nope. Yeah, I thought I had Jonathan David. Yeah, I had if DJ. I talk about this guy. See, that's why I have a picture. Yesterday's stream, he was right in there. Frank, big up to you, Frank. We have a new person show up on you. Big up to you, Frank. Frank, you came at the right time. Frank said if Chelsea get to sign a left back at summer, who would think who would you think we must go for? Okay, who would you think we must go for? A left back. I know Alfonso David. Alfonso David was heavily linked with Chelsea, but I don't think Alfonso David will be moving. But in the summer, I'll go for this guy on my screen right now. I'll go for 100% Alfonso David. Let me show you a picture of him. I'm just sharing. Yeah, Alfonso David will be the guy that I'll go in for. If Bayern Munich are willing to let him go, Bayern Munich are doing some dodgy signings that I don't understand. They've signed Dyer from they've signed Dyer from what's his name Tottenham Hotspur, and they almost signed Kyle Walker from Manchester City because of his relationship problems. He was trying to get away from England because now, from what I've heard, is Kyle Walker has been kicked away from the house from having a secret relationship and a child away from his married wife, and this is all nonsense.
Shock.
Yeah, it's I don't know. Uh, this news wouldn't be a news in Africa. No, it won't be a news in Africa. I've seen it happen badly to Ebwe. I think Samuel Ebwe, right? Ebwe, formerly of Arsenal, where he lost everything. This man went from 1 million to nothing, to the sand. They took everything away from him. A woman that you have kid with this man took everything that this man has fight for, have fought for in his life, had kid with you. You took everything away from him and you sent Eboué down to the ground. It got to a point that Eboué have to be working for Arsenal Football Club and to be able to make some money. Now, God grace, Eboué has something in Africa, an academy team in Africa that he can rely on. Sometimes I feel some of our women are very, 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 very heartless. Very, very heartless. Look at look at AFC. Thank you very much. Another Arsenal fan on our platform. I love all my Arsenal brothers. I know Chelsea and Arsenal, they don't go along, but this is a multicultural football channel, and I love it. I'm a Chelsea fan, but I love my Arsenal fans, my Liverpool fans, my Manchester United fans. So he said, hey, you, I just, wow. See, you know what? I have a Liverpool fan that comes on all the time to give us updates on Liverpool Football Club. I have a Manchester United fan that also come on the platform to give us an update from Manchester United. I like that kind of a vibe from fan opinion, different perspective on this platform. So, Luca, thank you very, very much for joining and joining this platform. I love it. I love you because I want to have different opinion. If Chelsea, we have an issue at Chelsea Football Club, I want to see different football, fan base giving us their opinion. That we know where they stand. I don't want to be, oh, the Chelsea boy, no, I don't want to be that way. I want to hear from Luca AFC. Thank you very much, Luca. I want to have you more. The more you show up on our platform, and I can get you on the show also, and also make you a moderator on our platform. I love that. I love that, Luca. Nice to meet you, Luca. Nice to meet you too, brother. Thank you very much. Because I want people that will give us an update on how they see Mikel Arteta. I know there was some news about Teta moving to Barcelona, which he came out and denied that. He said that was false, and I was very, very happy. But I'll be very happy for having Arsenal fan at that moment. I can bring him on, and he can give us his opinion on how Teta is doing so far with the football club. Does he deserve another contract to stay at the football club next season with all this money spent? I think Arteta have made so many mistakes. Bringing in Kai Havertz from Chelsea, spending 60 million. If you could have waited and buy Victor Osimhen, 60 million is not far off 115 million that Napoli wants for Victor Osimhen. So if Arteta have taken his time, he would have get a good striker, because now you're relying on Gabriel Jesus and relying on Nketiah, which those players are not going to give you 30 goals a season. They won't. Gabriel Jesus couldn't do it with Manchester City. Do you think he's going to do it with Arsenal? No, it's not going to happen. It's not as good as Alvarez for Manchester City. And you have to remember, Arteta doesn't play with a number 9. I don't know if that's the reason why Arteta doesn't want to prioritize on a number 9 striker. He's playing with those false 9, those inverted strikers. That's the kind of striker he's playing with. Because Pep Guardiola himself doesn't rely on a number 9 striker. He's done that many times in his managerial career. He has so much issue with Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Now he's looked like he's getting some issues with Helen Haaland without Kevin De Bruyne, maybe Gundogan, those guys, doing all the dirty work and giving him that chance. He can't score. So something there we have to look into. Big up to you, James Davis. Big up to you, my brother. He says hi to you too. And Happy New Year to all my new subscribers. All my new subscribers that are here today. Happy New Year to you too. And in about an hour and a half time, the game will kick off. We see who is the dominant force in English football between Chelsea and Liverpool. Lucas said everyone come say hi, support me as well. I am going to support you, my brother. Okay, Luca, I'll put your stuff down, and then I will just subscribe to your channel because I would like to support people. I like to support people that support me on my platform. So there's nothing wrong with a Chelsea fan coming on your platform, and I can give you a different opinion on how I see your football club. And that is what you want. You don't want everyone to go on the same way on a debate. If you're having a debate, you want different perspective. You want someone to be a little bit negative. That's what you want. And look, I'll support you too, my brother. Once I'm done, look, can you drop your channel? Can you plug yourself? Can you put your channel link in there? or anyone that is watching, guys, if you love football, you don't have to be a Chelsea fan to support our brother here. And then big up to you, Frank. Frank again. Frank said, "Who do you think will turn up in this game?" I think Chelsea will turn up. I think Chelsea will turn up only if,
Luca, whilst you're here,
yeah,
I'd love to know your thoughts on both Havertz and Arteta.
yeah, absolutely. Look at this. That's my co-host, Steven. He's yeah. He just wants to know your thoughts on Arteta's bringing in the likes of dropping what's his name, Ramsey on the bench and bringing in David Raya as number one. Do you like it? And then bringing in 60 million a player which you don't even need in the football club. You don't need him. You don't need the Kai Havertz at Arsenal. You don't need him. But Arteta brought him. I think that's a big mistake and a lot of money spent on Arteta. I mean, Kai Havertz. But he's not a guy that's going to give you 15, 20 goals a season. He didn't do it at Chelsea. What makes you think he can do it with Arsenal? He can't do it. James said hi to you too, James Davies. Thank you very much for joining us. Hey, guys, don't forget to keep that bell notification icon active because sometimes YouTube is a little bit dodgy. If you don't keep that bell active, you will not get links and videos from us. So, Lucas said, audience check me out. Okay. 10 o'clock. Okay. Yeah. Guys, if you're watching, please look at the three dots by his name. Click on it and subscribe to Lucas' channel. I'm gonna do that right now whilst we're still live. I'll do that for you, Luca. Absolutely, because I like to support people that supports me too. So why not give Luca support him? So yeah. So Frank said, how about getting Fulham Robbins at left back? Fulham. Oh yeah. I know that guy.
The American guy.
Good. Yeah, the American guy. He's got lots of energy. Yeah. He's a very, very Robinson. Robinson is the name. He's a very good player at the left back
Anthony
too. But I don't know.
Frank, isn't it?
Yeah, Anthony Robinson. He's a very, very good player. He's like I barely see him injured. He's ready all the time. So yeah, he'll be a good player that Chelsea can look into. But is he the kind of a world class? Is he a Chelsea player? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes these players play very well.
It could be a Gusto type signing though, where you get him for potentially cheap, and then he's a very solid player that can come in and do a job.
But yeah, he's a good player. I saw technically he has learned a lot. He has to learn a lot being at Fulham. So yeah, why not? He sometimes reminds me of Liverpool left back who is about to return from injury. What's his name again? Luca, I just subscribed to your platform, and I'm gonna keep my bell notification icon for you, Luca. I'll keep everything active for you, so anytime you go live, I can get your information here. Luca. Oh yeah, big. Luca got 6.35K subscribers. Big up to you, Luca. Yeah, channel. Good job. I've subscribed. So yeah, we'll keep in touch, especially big games like Arsenal and Liverpool, Arsenal and Chelsea. You know that kind of a games. You want what they call rival fan on the platform. Yeah, I've seen Luca on the show. Thank you very. I've seen it. I've seen Luca. Yeah. Yeah, I'll follow my man over there, and then follow guys. Please, guys, subscribe to Lucas' channel. He's right there. The three dots right there by his name. Click on it. It will take you right to his channel. And then subscribe to his channel and give him a support him. That's all we have to do. We got to support each other. Small channels, big channels. We got to support each other. That's how you can grow on YouTube sometimes. My left back, I'll go for Anthony Robinson from Fulham. He's a good player, just like Steven said. One of those players that you can bring in, like a Gusta. Nobody knew that Gusta was going to be that good. We know he was a good player.
Was highly rated.
Yeah.
So absolutely. There was quite a few people, if not the majority, calling him like arguably the best under 21 right back in world football. So,
but
highly rated. But the big thing for me was the fact that he was willing to come in and compete with Reece James. because not many players would.
Would do that.
But he wanted to come in and test himself against. When he's fit, Reece is one of the best, if not the best, right back in the world, as multiple managers have said in the past.
Yeah. Frank said, "Shout out to Julius Amwa for his opinion." I did not. Did I miss anything from Julius? Julius, let me see if I missed anything from you. I don't think I missed anything from Julius. But yeah, thank you very much, Frank. Guys, please subscribe to our brothers Lucas, Luca AFC. Yeah, Arsenal fan. I love my rival fans. I know we rivalry is rivalry. But yeah, when you talk about football debate, panditry, and all that kind of stuff, I love them. I love them for some reason. So thank you very much, Luca AFC. How old is Anthony Robinson, Stephen? You know his age?
He's young, I think.
Stephen, what do you mean he's young? How old? I know he's young, but how
No,
old is he?
I'm pretty sure he's probably like 22.
22.
I'm checking now. One sec.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, he's older than I thought. He's 26.
Oh boy. I don't think he fit the bill. I mean, he can be a backup.
They don't want just young players unless our directors are morons. Because there was all this talk that now we're going to go for more experienced players. Yeah? I saw somebody saying like, oh, they'd rather go for a younger player than a Benzema or something. Yeah. Funny that, because we've inquired about Callum Wilson this winter window.
On the screen.
And he is an older player. So how's that one make sense?
Yeah. I love my viewers out here. Julius Amos also shouting out to Mr. Frank at Frank. Thank you, guys. That's what we need, guys. You guys can debate. You guys can talk to each other right in the comment section below. Get the comments active. And I have a poll. Let me see where we are on the poll, Steven. Let me check that real quick. Where we are on the poll section. We got 29 votes. That's impressive. That's impressive on the vote so far. Liverpool, six now the poll, everything has changed from 50-50 to now 62%. Chelsea, people say Chelsea will win it. Then 38% say Liverpool. I hope all these people that voted for Chelsea are not Chelsea fans. Guys, you have to be very, very realistic when you're voting. I know it's only two options. So
I think it's probably going to be a draw.
Another draw again. Another draw. I don't want to see a draw. Keep so doesn't want to see a draw.
Let's go and get it.
If if you're still watching, let me know who do you think is gonna win this big game between Chelsea and Liverpool. Yeah, Chelsea and Liverpool.
He said 3-0 Liverpool.
He said 3-0 Liverpool.
He said it earlier, yeah.
Oh yeah, it's right here. Lucas said 3-0 Liverpool. Ooh, Luca. I mean, you playing home, they have a home advantage. They have the extra man that makes 12. So if you're going to Anfield,
the crowd's not that loud.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I've spoken to people who've been.
What makes it so difficult for people to win at Anfield? What makes it so difficult?
No, apparently it's loud on Champions League nights, but in the league it's not at all.
Okay. DJ Sapp said Broja to Fulham. Broja to Fulham could happen tomorrow. Broja to Fulham. I think that is the only way that Chelsea can bring a striker in, because Chelsea, DJ, Chelsea's linked with Callum Wilson. Chelsea's linked with Callum Wilson is linked with Benzema. Benzema is out because of his wages. And Fabrizio Romano also tweeted that there was no point in time that Benzema has ever made his mind to cut down his wages and move to the Premier League. So the links between Chelsea and Benzema was all false, according to Fabrizio Romano. So big up to you, DJ. DJ, I mean, I can't wait, because also according to reports yesterday, Stephen, you remember you tweeted this, or you said that in the comment.
I definitely
in the
didn't
group.
tweet it.
Yeah, you did not tweet it. You said this in the group. You said Jimenez, or whatever his name is.
Raul Jimenez.
Raul Jimenez got injured yesterday, which Fulham have to force themselves and bring a striker in.
And now we know from Romano that an offer of a loan with, I think it was with an option, went in from Fulham this afternoon. But from the wording of it, if I remember the wording correct, it implies that we haven't responded to that offer at this time because we're focusing on the game tonight. So definitely expect some stuff to happen there tomorrow, as I said yesterday.
Right.
Maybe something can happen late for Chalobah as well. And maybe we get a striker in Callum Wilson, or maybe we find someone else. Who knows?
Now the votes have moved on to 31 votes. Impressive. 31 votes.
We
Frank
got
said
31 votes on the poll on YouTube. We've got 14 likes.
14 likes.
And we've got 11 people watching, apparently.
Oh, come on, guys. We got 31 people voting, but only 14 likes. Mama, that don't make no sense to me at all. Right, Steven? It doesn't make sense.
Correct.
It means
Sorry,
that we've
I
had
keep yawning, guys.
at
I don't
least
know why I'm yawning so much. I'm not even tired.
which means at least we have 31 people who has really
At
contributed.
least come in for a short period of time.
Yeah, and they've never dropped a like, but then they voted. Oh my goodness, guys, come on, man, drop it. Let's see if we can make it to Steven. How many votes you say we have? 14.
Huh?
14 likes.
15 likes
15.
now.
Guys, let's see if
15
before
likes, 13 people watching, 31 votes.
Guys, you know what? Let's see before we hop off this platform. Let's see if we can make
20.
it to exactly 20. If we can make it to 20 likes, that would be impressive. And let me say this again. You know what the like do to this platform? It helps the algorithm push the channel. Just like we just had Arsenal fans subscribing to us, where we did the same thing. We also go over there to subscribe to their platform and give them the numbers. That's how we support each other, love one another. Treat me the way you want me to treat you. So, guys, if you really enjoy and want to see us more producing soccer content, football content, or Chelsea FC content, or Premier League content, you need to support what we're doing and subscribe and like our videos. Please like our videos, and it will help the channel a lot. Like our videos. We're not asking you to pay anything for us. No, you don't have to pay anything for us to read your comments or read your opinions that you drop in the comment section. It's all free. Some channels you have to pay for them to read it for you, but we're not demanding that from you. We don't do that. So please give us the little thing that you can give us is to like and subscribe, and then keep your bell notification icon active at all time so you don't miss anything from Blueclouds Media Channel. Maybe you don't know me that much, but with time you will get to know me. So let's build a good relationship out here. Frank said, but let's be real though. Getting a win at Anfield is going to be the hardest test ever. Gulam Mustafa,
test is Man City away.
Man City away. Man City, they can't even fill their stadium. It's easy to win there.
Not really. In terms of Liverpool, I think have got a better team as well. Not Liverpool. Yeah. Man City have got a better team than Liverpool. So,
yeah. Gulam said,
have you seen the Man City lineup for tonight?
No, I haven't seen it, Steven.
They're starting Rico Lewis at right back.
Okay. Right back?
Yeah, Rico Lewis at right back.
What the hell? He's not a right back player, is he?
Yeah.
I thought it's more offensive.
No. Well,
Aki.
I think he's more right. He's sort of more right back, but I think he has been used in midfield, if I remember rightly.
Okay.
But
Gulam
it's an interesting lineup, that's for sure.
Okay. Gulam said Anfield is a difficult case coming from Gulam Mustafa. Anfield is design and layout create a sense of closeness. Is this closeness between the fans and the pitch, amplifying the chant and support the home team. This can make it challenging for away teams to communicate as well, coming from Gulam. Guys, we only have 3 minutes to drop off. Thank you. Want to say thank you very much, each and everyone that has made it possible today. Oh, Jesus Christ. DJ Sav has been down. I don't know how long he's been there. DJ, tell me, how long have you been down there, brother?
Nah, it's cool, Lee. I came on for a little while and I just jumped on because I thought you guys were too busy and I know you were going to cut off in a few minutes.
How long have you been in the studio?
Not that long, bro.
Okay.
I think probably about about a minute maybe.
Okay, because sometimes I don't see. I have a screen. It's one screen, and it's divided into two. So
Yeah.
when someone come in the studio, it
As
hides
in, you've
down
got
there.
two like tabs there that take
Yeah,
up the whole thing.
yeah. It take out the
Yeah.
whole thing, and it goes down there, and I can barely see it. So once I screwed down, I read the comment. I was like, "Oh, someone is in there." And when I went down, I saw DJ's handsome face over there. Welcome again,
Oh, mate.
Mr. DJ.
Big up.
Drop
Big up,
drop your
man.
two
Big up. Big
cents.
up.
Drop your 2 cents
What's
for
going
us,
on?
DJ.
Nothing, man. Just looking forward to the game tonight. I know there's been people obviously worried about the match tonight. Also by Klopp's comments regarding Caicedo tonight as well. This is one of the reasons why I want us to go down and do something, because his criticism of Caicedo as well, and Lavia leading up to it, saying, "Oh, I heard one new article saying that he was glad he didn't sign because of the way he started with us. So they're glad they didn't get him." But he's improving his game quite a
How
lot.
he tried to defend that thing about where he said he's happy and that he went,
Yeah.
I'm happy because we got it was like our top
Yeah.
alternative in Endo or
It
was because Endo's on the same level, isn't he, mate? Yeah. Sure.
Yeah, that's what I mean, mate. And the thing of all is, but and the thing is, whether he likes to accept it or not, this is what I always say. He's not going to say it in public. He obviously wants to look like the big man Klopp does, and I think he's a great manager. It'll be a loss to the Premiership when he does leave.
Right.
But what I'll say though is he knows deep down he's gutted that he didn't get any of those two players. But he's not going to come out obviously and say it in public. It's always going to be the opposite of what he feels. Yeah. This is opposite of what he wants to say, but this is one of the reasons why I want Caicedo to go tonight, and really him and Enzo in that midfield tonight. I really hope they can.
Caicedo or Enzo winner, imagine. They
Oh,
turned
mate.
down Enzo before he went to Benfica for about 10 mil.
Yeah.
They then tried to sign Caicedo, got rejected. Tried to sign Lavia. Oh, he had his own reasons for not wanting to join. Yeah, mate.
Yeah.
He had Eden Hazard in his ear. That's his reason.
It's so true. It's so true, bruv. But then you also had Lukaku, who stopped Doku from coming to Chelsea, because I don't know if you guys remember when we were looking at when Doku was going to Manchester City. There were talks to Chelsea.
That was after he'd left the first time, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, no, even this time round, because obviously they've been talking in the national team when they meet up, whatever it might be.
I thought it was after he left to go to Everton. I thought that's when that was.
No, it happened again. It was then. It was then. It was then, Steve, and then he said it again. The comments came out again. Oh, I'll just go Manchester City. Don't go to Chelsea. You're not going to make it there. Only because it didn't work out for him. So he's obviously gone and given him that advice. But then he says it didn't work out for him.
Please don't go there.
Yeah, Eden Hazard worked at Chelsea, though, didn't he? So did what's his name? A goalkeeper that we sold to Real Madrid worked at.
Thibaut Courtois.
He worked at Chelsea as well, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, mate. Honestly,
funny.
Yeah, strange, bruv. Strange. But that's Lukaku for you, bruv.
But DJ, having you here, how do you think Chelsea should approach this game against Liverpool with all their attacking lineup? They have good finishers.
Yeah.
They have Jota. They have Nunez, who is not clinical, but he's very, very nuisance to defenders. He creates so much space for players like Gravenberg to get into those pockets to score goals. How should Chelsea be able to encounter these kind of games?
No, listen, that's a very good question. I listen. I'm not going to sit here and say, and discourage this Liverpool team. This Liverpool team, we all know, are brilliant. They are really, really a good team under Klopp. Right. I'm not going to say that we're going to go there and roll. All I'm basically saying is I just want us to go and win, because I always go into every match confident that we're going to win. Yes, it's a tough task, like Gullum has said in the comments. It's going to be a tough task to go, and big up to Gullum, by the way, and everyone in the comments. I know he said already that it's going to be difficult to go and get a win there, because it's tough. It's a tough place to go and play at. But listen, we've got to go. We can't keep going in every game thinking that way as Chelsea plays, because at the end of the day, we've got to go up the table. It's got to also give these players confidence. They're going to be meeting Liverpool in the League Cup final in February. So let's go down there and give them a game. It was a draw. It was a close game at Stamford Bridge. The first game ended in 1-1, right? Or 2-2. I can't remember the first game. It was 1-1, I think, in fact. So the games usually between Chelsea and Liverpool are quite close. Even with these changes that have happened to us, I think they got the better of us. Is it last season? They got the better of us last season. Guys, you might be able to remind me.
No.
They beat. Was it the season before?
No.
Nobody's won those games in
about 7 games.
or seven games in all
Yeah,
competitions.
in 7 games.
The
So
only
draw.
time that any of them won was when they beat us in both cup finals on penalties.
That's it. So basically, either way, whatever manager we've had at the helm, okay, whether you want to call it Potter, call it Lampard, call it now Pochettino, they can't seem to always beat us. So we used to be their bogey team. So if we can go down there, listen, mate, we get 1 goal. Okay, I always said it. Maybe we might have to defend for the rest of the game, but at least get that 1 goal, and then try and get them again on a counter with a second goal. But yeah, I don't see why we can't. It's going to be a tough ask, as I said, but we got to go in that game thinking we can win, because we're 10th again in the league. We win today, I do believe we can move above Brighton.
We go to 7th, clear of 8th, 9th, and 10th by 2 points, 1 behind 6th, and about 7 behind Spurs.
That's not bad, is it? You see, this
is what I was saying at the start, though. When Need put up the table earlier, I said, well, before we even started, I put in the comments, we win today. It's massive for our season.
100%.
Because think about it, right? You go from 10th up to 7th, 2 points clear at 8th, 9th, and 10th, which is Newcastle, Brighton, and Man U, yeah?
Yeah.
You're a point behind 6th, which is West Ham, which is potentially Europa League, yeah? And you're about 7 odd points behind Spurs, who are in 5th, which could be Champions League.
Yeah.
We're 6 points behind Spurs if we win, I think.
The table's right here.
Yeah, 6 behind Spurs if we win.
6 behind. You see, that's the gap that we've almost
changes the outlook of our season at a click of a finger.
It does, but it does.
All of a sudden, we're in the final. We're on for Europa and could even squeeze Champions League if English clubs carry Liverpool and Man City carry us in the Champions and Europa.
Yeah,
that becomes 5th place Champions League. So Europa at a minimum is very much on right now.
Yeah, and what I'll say, Steve, this is the kind of conversation that Poch should be putting to these players.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly what you've just said.
Bro, he said it as well, though. He said that it's going to be like a celebration, like this whole like Liverpool thing, because Klopp's leaving. Like, we're going there. We want to win. We don't want to be part of the celebration. You've done your team talk to the media by saying that point alone.
Yeah.
You go in, you repeat that.
Yeah.
And then when it gets to the cup final, say we beat them today. I think we'll draw. Yeah, I think we'll draw. But say we do beat them. Your team talk for the cup final is easy. We beat them 3-4 weeks ago. Go out, prove it wasn't a 1-game fluke. And prove to everyone that you can play, you can compete, and you will be there. It's that simple.
100%, mate.
But I'd expect to draw, though. A, historically, and B, it's a big team. That favours us massively.
Yeah, and I also say another thing is it's a big team. We're a big team. This is what I keep trying to say. Even when people are going, look at where we are in the league. No, I know what you mean.
Against low blocks.
Yeah, no. I know what you mean, Steve. I get where you're coming from. I'm just saying. I mean, what we've got to do is exactly that. And I tell you what, with the players coming back from injury as well, I mean, you can get yourself back up that table we need. Then you got like the likes of Lavia, Reece James to come back into that setup as well. I don't see why we can't push all the way after that in the FA Cup still, and also towards the table. I know it's probably wishful thinking. Fans are going to come at us and say, Chelsea fans are whatever. But it's just all it is we're trying to put confidence in our team because we love our team, like every other club would do, every other fan would do for their team. They would be saying the same thing. So we're no different from that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Just quickly, right? I know Skylar's here, but just quick, right? Yes, you know how we're talking about how the media are very much against Chelsea. There's only really Joe Cole that's a regular pundit, yeah?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think everyone in here will love this one. Joe Cole on Vibe with 5, which I think's Rio Ferdinand's channel, yeah? Mm-hmm. Is 5, isn't it? He said they, Arsenal, meaning Arsenal, are not, meaning a top side, though. So they are not, though. How can they be a top draw if they haven't won anything?
Spot on.
So what he's done is gone, the media talk rubbish about Chelsea, I'm talking rubbish about Arsenal. It's basically what's happened.
Yeah.
But he's not, technically he's not wrong. What have they done? They beat us in the FA Cup where they needed Anthony Taylor's help. Congratulations. We've won Champions League.
Yeah. I keep saying this all the
Right.
time to the
We
Arsenal
beat
fans.
you
Sorry, Con.
4-1 on your big day out in Baku. Well done.
Let me welcome my brother
Big
here.
ups, man.
He's down calm in his studio over there. Before I get to him, let me read this from Gula Mustafa. He said, "If Chelsea win today's game, that would be a big is it morale?
Boost.
Morale
Yeah, big
boost.
morale
Boost.
boost
100%.
after
Mhm.
then,
Exactly.
and
That's
then
the other thing,
points.
like we were saying. That's
Absolutely.
the other thing. It'll push us.
Welcome back to the stream. Oh, Mr. Scholar United, big Manchester United fan on my platform. He's always updating us. Probably he's got something for us. Let's see what he's got. Welcome to the show again, Mr. Scholar United. Herbert.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah. There's always something with
Big
United.
up, Robert.
Yesterday we were discussing about Rashford. Yeah, big up to both of you and to Nizain as well. And
Thank you.
today is the thing is that Jose Mourinho he apparently wants to come back to United if he gets the chance. That's the big news which is going on. And this is not some like it's not like a rumor. This is like he has given an exclusive interview to Mike Keegan of the Daily Mail.
Mike
And
Kagan.
if you know anything about Mike Egan, he's a very reputable journalist. So this is yeah, that's the latest on
But
United. I mean,
shouldn't
apparently, he wants to come
Sorry,
and work under
Let
shouldn't
me.
he
management.
tell with his family not wanting to move to Manchester as well, though?
Yeah, I mean, he didn't even buy a house. He was living in a hotel when he was managing us.
How do you feel about that, Herbert? As a
No,
United
I
fan.
don't want Jose anywhere near United because although he won us the Europa League, I do have respect for that. But I'm a football fan first. Then I'm a
Hmm.
Manchester United fan. I don't tune into Saturday nights. And even now, I'm going to be watching this Liverpool game. It is
Yeah.
1:45 at my area. And tomorrow also I'll
Yeah.
be watching United versus Wolves or Wolves versus United, and it's 1:45 a.m. So I'm not tuning in to watch my team, park the bus and 8 man behind the ball and try to score on the counter. I actually want to watch my play, watch my team play for some decent football. And for me, Jose Mourinho, he is done at the top level, and I don't think it's more all towards him. It's just that society has changed. The Mourinho style of management it doesn't work anymore. You cannot tell a 18-year-old Kobe Mainu or a 19-year-old Garnacho, behave. They earn so much money these days. These people, like these players, they don't really respect Mourinho like that. So I think those days are gone. So yeah, I don't want him. I think he's suited to a. I would like to see him manage England just for banter because his style of management is very much catered towards that international style of football where you don't really care about style of play. It's just about winning a trophy. So
Mhm.
yeah, no, not for me, man. I hope he stays away from us.
Okay, thank you very much, Scala United. Big up to Naduli. Naduli. I don't want to butcher your last name, but big up to you. It says Chelsea is going to win. Thank you very much,
Respect.
my friend Naduli. If you're a girl, man,
Big up.
I don't know. It's hard to say. So thank you very much for subscribing to our channel. If you haven't done that, you have a poll also over there. You can participate in the poll and let me know who you think is going to win this game and who has the advantage over the other. And also keep the bell notification icon active at all times so you don't miss anything from our platform when you subscribe. Thank you very much, Scala. Also, Scala have said a lot. Scala, I want to see this. Do Manchester United fans prefer a manager that will come in and help the club start winning something much better, or just want to see beautiful football without winning nothing? Because the beautiful football we've seen it at Arsenal many years, we've seen it at Tottenham Hotspurs again for some time now. Beautiful football is there, but it never win nothing. Which one do you want first at your football club? Beautiful football
Yeah,
or
I'm not
someone?
even asking. Yeah, I get what you're trying to say, but I'm not even asking us to play beautiful football like Man City. I'm just asking someone to play a style of football where I can recognize that, like, how you can say, like, Tottenham, they play a certain way, Klopp plays a certain way,
But
all these teams.
don't you recognize the counter-attacking football? You're able to recognize it
The
with
counter
Jose
attacking is
Mourinho.
not really a style of play, it's just a moment which happens in the game. You cannot
Yeah,
coach
that's the
counter attacking
style.
football.
That's the style. We sit deep. We wait for you to make
Yeah,
mistakes.
that's not a style. I don't no, I don't think that's a style. I just think counter attacking is a phase in the moment of a game where you win the ball up and it's very much improvised. It's not really coached. And I don't want to play that kind of football. That's not what why you do your coaching badges. You do your. I was listening to Jesse Marsh. He was doing some tactical breakdown when that they won a game against Liverpool at Anfield. I don't know, 2 years back, and
Okay,
he
so
was talking about some very interesting tactics. How to press the ball, how many lines of possession, pressing lines are there, what are the pressing triggers. So I don't see all these things at United, and this is Jesse Marsh, who is not in a job at the moment. So
um,
yeah, I don't
Stephen, wait.
subscribe that we should be playing counter attacking.
All right. I'll come back to you, Scala. Let me give a chance to Stephen. Stephen's about to hop off, run some errors. Stephen,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no. All
let me
I'm
give you
gonna
about
say,
a minute, and then you can go.
yeah, all I'm gonna say is big up, guys, for coming on, joining us on the show. Big up everyone in the comments, whether that be on Twitter or X, Facebook, and YouTube. Please subscribe, like the stream, bell notifications on. If you're on other platforms, please come over and subscribe on YouTube. And yeah, thanks for coming on, guys. Thanks, obviously,
great
have
chatting
me
to you,
on
bro.
as always, neat. And I'll see you for that long stream tomorrow.
Yeah, absolutely. Deadline day will be here forever tomorrow until the window closes. So, guys, tune in tomorrow to see all the latest transfer in and out. And the last, if Chelsea is going to have a striker, which is Callum Wilson. So, Steven, much love to you, brother. Thank you very much
Big
for
up
coming
to you,
on.
Stephen. Take care,
Guys,
bro.
see ya.
Yeah,
Take care, mate.
see ya. All right, go ahead, Scala. Go ahead, Scala.
Yeah, so that's what I was saying. I mean, maybe like since I watched United so much under Sir Alex, and again in under Sir Alex, we never used to play a very attractive brand, but it was at least recognizable. Like we used to use wingers, cause overloads, and the fullbacks,
Attack,
and try
attack,
to.
attack. Yeah.
Yeah, it was attacking style. So, look, we never played the best football. I think everyone can agree that the most beautiful football before Pep came in was played by Arsenal under Arsene Wenger. So, I'm not asking us to play like that, but at least some form of recognition where I can say, yeah, this weekend we are going to play like this, no matter what the team is. So, that's what I'm asking. I just want some kind of rhythm, some kind of patterns where everyone can say like United play like this, and I don't want to play counter attacking because that you don't require coaching for that. That's very much hope the ball to your fast players and hope they score. So yeah, man.
DJ, you have any question for Scala on
Yeah,
regards to
couple.
Manchester United?
Yeah. I've got actually quite a few for him as it goes because we've all been reading in the news, and I think you'll know this as well, Sky, of Marcus Rashford. I've got one for you, a couple
Yeah,
in
I guess.
fact. Do you
Yeah.
think what the club is doing? It looks like from looking from the outside, looking into the inside at your football club, it looks like the club is going to back Ten Hag, and it looks like there's a possibility that there is talk that Rashford may end up going maybe in the summer, along with obviously Martial, Maguire, Varane, and Casemiro. Do you think this is them listening to what the manager's asking, or do you think they actually want to sell these players to make money to get other players in? And that means your manager's going to obviously stay on now beyond his contract at United. Your thoughts, bruv?
Yeah, look, about Rashford, I don't think he's going anywhere. I think everyone will forgive him when he scores the next goal, and whatever is, side hustle was there when he went to Belfast without telling the manager. I think that will be forgotten. Don't
Yeah,
forget that we just gave him a new contract worth 300. He's the highest paid player in the club, and he's also the franchise player, which I hated because I don't consider him as a franchise player. I think he's a very, very like if he wasn't from the academy and he wasn't a Manc, he would be playing for Crystal Palace. That's my very harsh opinion because I don't rate Rashford like that. I think
all
he's
right.
just a mid-table to a top four kind of player. He will never be in my Premier League winning side if United ever become one. So that's my opinion, and we are not going to sell him. There are too many stakeholders in that game. I don't know if you know this. This guy has his
Yeah,
own Nike footballing boot
yeah,
line, and he
yeah,
hasn't he
yeah,
hasn't won the Premier League nor the Champions League. So
yeah,
and if you know anything about United, we love these kind of stuff. The branding
yeah.
and all that
The
PR
branding.
nonsense.
Yeah.
So yeah, so he's not going anywhere unless if Mbappe goes to Madrid and PSG decides to give us 80 million and take on his wages as well. So
Mm.
which maybe that could trigger, but yeah, with Rashford, he's very, very safe. He's in a very powerful position. He just got a new
Yeah,
contract and he's 26 years old. So
yeah,
in that, if you put one and two all together, Rashford pretty much he holds all the keys. So it is very
yeah.
easy to sack Ten Hag than to sell Rashford. That's my opinion.
Thank you very much,
I agree with you.
Scala. Scala said it's easy to sack Ten
Yeah,
Hag than to sack Rashford. DJ,
it's true.
I'll come back. DJ has a lot to say, but let me now. If you look at the numbers, the Facebook numbers are matching our YouTube numbers. It looks like it's going over. Some of the YouTube numbers have dropped a little bit, but our followers and subscribers on Facebook, please, thank you very much for joining us here. Let us know where you are watching the stream from. What country are you watching Blue Clouds Media stream from? And send your comment in there and I'll read it out for you loud. I want to know where everyone is seeing this video from on the YouTube numbers. It's now 8 people watching live, 9 people now. He's moved on to now on Facebook, Blue Clouds Media on Facebook. Guys, follow us on our channel so you don't miss anything anytime we go live. Thank you very much. We got 15 in all. 15 some few numbers on X also. Thank you very much. Follow us so you wouldn't miss anything from us. DJ,
Yeah.
back to you. What do you want to say to Scala again, or you want to move on to Chelsea?
No, no, that's all it was really. I just wanted to get. It's nice to get a Manchester United fan's opinion because I've got my cousin who's a massive Man United fan, and I talk to him almost every day about the situation. He's a season ticket holder at Old Trafford as well, so he kind of like fills me in on things, and I was just good to get someone else's views and opinions on things because at the moment what's going with Rashford, I think a lot of fans don't seem to be obviously a lot of the United fans don't seem to be happy with him at the moment for what he's gone and been doing, and I don't know if you guys heard. I know if Herbert can get a chance to hear a lot of the rager from here from England. That this I don't know if you heard about this waitress that apparently when
Yeah, I've heard that.
you heard an interview,
Yeah,
did you, regarding
I mean,
Rashford and how he was?
she gave it to the Sun newspaper. Yeah, I've heard
Yeah,
that. And
yeah,
obviously, he got some good amount of money and in place of that
yeah,
interview. So
yeah, yeah. No, that was
it's
good.
depressing to talk about United, anyways. So I don't really. I mean, what's there to talk about us? Like we are a mid-table club. I mean, look at the table. You are
We're in
below
the
us.
same position, bruv.
I think.
We're in the same position. Don't
Yeah.
worry.
Yeah.
Don't worry
So
about that.
it's not really yes. Even a couple of days. Like, I think this was we were talking about yesterday on the stream. We are comparing Nicholas Jackson and Hoyland,
Yeah. Yeah.
and
Holland, Rasmus Holland.
Jackson to Hoyland because United are not the benchmark of anything. Why you should be comparing to players like Haaland and all these guys? Because eventually Chelsea's aspiration is to win the Premier League, isn't it? Like Todd Bowley, he's
Yeah.
spending all this money not to be sitting top six. So
Mhm.
yeah,
Definitely.
man. I mean, United are not really at the moment. We are a very average team. I don't know if you saw the Newport game. I mean, this is a League Two side having 18 shots against
4-2.
us. I mean, that's
Yeah.
so yeah,
United are a
man.
joke football club. They're a joke football club. Guys, if you're watching live, we got 1 day, 3 hours, 57 minutes, and 4 seconds literally left for the transfer window to close. So, like I
Yeah.
said, we'll be here live all day tomorrow. Yes, and I have to make sure I get some enough coffee to keep me up and sleep very well. I'll be here live all day.
11 p.m. deadline.
Yeah, 11 p.m. deadline days right there, UK time, 11 o'clock p.m. London, England time. So the time is counting down. England transfer deadline, time is counting down. So guys, watch out for that. We'll be here live tomorrow, streaming. Let me ask some few more questions to Mr. Scala. Scala, big game happening, taking place in Anfield today. Chelsea, Liverpool hosting Chelsea. Second leg of the Premier League game. What's your thoughts on it? How should Chelsea, attack this game, or how should Chelsea take this game and Liverpool themselves? And everyone that's liking on Facebook, thank you very much. Clement, and then Real. That's your name, Real. I can't say the other one, but thank you very much for liking the video on Facebook as well. So I know Makim will be joining us here soon. Scala, let me take your thoughts before you hop off. I know it's very late in your region. Scala, over to you. Chelsea, Liverpool prediction, and how should
Yeah.
Chelsea attack this game?
I mean, look, obviously, as a United fan, I would love nothing more than if you beat Liverpool. But I mean, DJ mentioned about the fact, or I think it was Steven who mentioned that obviously Liverpool have got that whole thing about Klopp leaving, so that just like a boost towards the end of the season. So they'll be playing with an extra motivation. So yeah, man. I mean, if you remember, like all the previous games, Chelsea Liverpool, either it has ended on a draw or Liverpool have sneaked you guys on penalties in both the cup finals,
Yeah.
and you have another cup final as well. So yeah, man. I think what Chelsea are going to do is like what every team does at Anfield, except for Tottenham. You know, they are the only team who have gone toe to toe with them. But I expect you guys to sit back and then hit them on the break. I mean, you guys can tell me better because you watch your team day in and day out. I mean, do you think like are they going to play any other style? Because I don't
Yeah.
think like Chelsea can play open and get battered because Liverpool, with their attack, they have six attackers minus Salah at the moment. They can put 4 or 5 past any team. I mean, this is with experience. You saw what they did to United. I think they are the only team I consider in Europe who can do that because of their attacking power. They have like six top class attackers. Obviously, Salah is not there, so I expect
Jota,
Chelsea to be doing a
Gravenberg,
practical,
Jota,
pragmatic thing.
Gravenberg.
Yeah. So
Yes.
I mean, I don't know what the injury status of their team is, but yeah, I don't expect Chelsea to be to playing open football. I think they'll be pragmatic and try to sneak a draw. I don't think you guys
I
are going
don't,
to win.
Scala, I disagree with you. I never think
Mhm.
Chelsea will always play an open game with any team they play. Every team, that's their style. And Chelsea will never sit back, will never sit deep and wait for Liverpool to make mistake. It's just that they're going to respect Liverpool in the first 15 minutes. They will respect Liverpool. Liverpool will get more of the minutes, more of the percentage because they're playing home. But as time goes on, once Chelsea get its game together, Liverpool will struggle a bit because once they make mistake, they have pacey Raheem Sterling on the left hand side that can create a lot of problems. And if Cole Palmer is not being put there as a striker and he's a creator, it will be very difficult for Liverpool. That's how I say it. Chelsea will not play, will not sit deep. I don't know how how you see it. Makim is in the building, but DJ, how do you see it?
Yeah. Tonight, what are we going to do tonight? You mean?
Yeah,
Me?
yes, sir.
Nah.
Do
Yeah.
you
Listen,
see
as I
Chelsea
said
sitting
to it,
deep?
we won't sit deep. As I said, this game. I know the game is important. Obviously, but it's important for both teams. Obviously, Liverpool are going to be more up for it because I think it takes them more towards, getting to, obviously competing for the Premiership title. But we've got to go there. As I said today, we shouldn't be scared of Liverpool at Anfield. Listen, I respect them as a team. I do, as I said that already. Klopp's way of management, I think, is excellent. One of the best managers I think around. I think Liverpool will make it tough for us, but we've just got to go in there because we seem to be their bogey team. They can't seem to always get one over us, apart from beating us on penalty kicks. So we've got to go with this momentum that, yeah, we're playing at Anfield. Yeah, the whole crowd is going to be on us, possibly the referee as well. But we just got to go out there and play our football, and we can. And when we are, especially against the bigger teams, unless we play the likes of a Manchester City, or we're playing an Arsenal or a United or whatever. Apart from the United game, we weren't up for that game. But the other teams, that we seem to always be up for them games. So it's another game for us to go in there. As I said, we drew against Manchester City 4-all. So why can't we go and do the same thing at Liverpool? It's going to be tough. I get that, but no, we've really got to go in there with a chance to think, we can get something from the game. If it's a win, it's a bonus. If it's a draw, well, obviously I'll be happy. But obviously, me, I always say I want a Chelsea win no matter what. So hopefully we can go and, we can go and spoil it for everyone and we can go and win a game tonight.
Brilliant. Who is in the building? Scala, if you have any more, you can drop off. But I know, like I said, it's very late for you.
Yeah, I'll catch you guys later.
Yeah, thank you very much, Scala, for coming on. Thank you very much, Scala. Now we have Makim in the building. Makim, I know he's got a lot to say. Big game at Anfield, Makim. Judging Klopp. It's all about Klopp.
Big up, Makim. Big up, brother. How are you, bro?
Luca, big up to you, Luca. Luca said, great show. Thank you very much, Luca. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Chelsea must win this game no matter what. Coming from my brother, I think Real on Facebook. Thank you very much for liking and sending your comment in from Facebook. Thank you very much. Makin, over to you.
Yes, yes. The dawn is upon us. The night
Big
is
up.
upon us. This is this is the time for us to
Hallelujah.
perform, guys. We are we have assembled. We have man like DJ Sav, yeah. We have the big man, Nee himself, the main man
Appreciate it.
himself
Thank you.
in
Thank you.
presence.
Thank you, bro.
Unfortunately for Ghana, couldn't rep you as much as you're repping for this channel, but your works is not going unnoticed, my friend.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm sure today,
Now, Chelsea.
Makim, let me break this to you. Today has been a very, very wonderful stream. I'll tell you, to be honest with you. I'm sure we're probably going to walk away with almost about 10 new subscribers today on the show. Today has been a very, very
Yes, sir.
good show. I'm very, very, yeah. Because if you see the vote, that should tell you the number of people that have hopped on the show today. And it's been very, very impressive. Having you and DJ Sav, Steven, and Scala, all these you guys supporting me over here. It's not easy. It's not easy doing this, but I know I got you guys, and you guys also got my back. So let's go.
You know this.
It's
You know
always
this.
100%.
Now, Chelsea. Okay, guys. I wanna ask one thing first. What is the predicted lineup? Is it out yet? Or is it
Predicted
not?
lineup. Oh, let me share this with you guys real quick. According to reporter Steven sharing this with me, it says Christopher Nkunku is with the Chelsea squad at Anfield, as well as Malo Gusto and Cassidai. Yeah, Cassidai also. However, Nicholas Jackson, no Nicholas Jackson, because he has to go back to Senegal and say thank you to the people before coming back to England.
Oh
So
yeah, they
Jackson,
got slapped by Ivory Coast, innit?
yeah, they did. They did. Apparently Trent and Robinson on the bench. So that's another news over there. So Trent and Robinson on the bench. So thank you very much, Stephen
So
G.
we're having the same lineup basically that we always have.
Yeah,
Starting lineup.
we have what's his name? Palmer as a striker. So yeah, go ahead, take us through it, Makeem. How Chelsea should attack this game.
This is going to be it's a high tempo game. I understand these guys are wearing red, yeah, but this is not Middlesbrough. We need to treat this guy like it's a final. This is like a final because this is a decider for Poch. As much as it is, not much for Klopp, but we know what's going on over there already. But for Poch, you have to do this. You have to have a game plan for these midfielders because they're midfielders, yeah. They're not that physical as they're probably on the same level as physicality to our players, but they work well together. That's the only difference. McAllister works well with the midfield there compared to Enzo. So if we can lock down the midfield because the attack is not, it's a little bit toothless. We can do something. We can do something. Maybe a little 1-1, maybe, but we can't play Enzo and Gallagher the whole game. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to. You know me already, man. You can't do that. You have to switch it up because they are going to switch it up if they have to. They're very strict on their change, and they will do it. Remember, Klopp? There was a time he took up someone. Is this Mohamed Salah? 35 minutes took him off.
Yeah, I
These
do.
type of things, they do that. So we have to have that coldness here that
You
we
think
used to
you
have.
think Poch is too soft on these players?
I think Poch, not even on the players. Poch is not. He needs to stand up to the establishment that's going on. He needs to make some. If he
He's too
wants that
calm.
Mourinho recognition, Mourinho caused havoc in dressing rooms, and not even just in the dressing rooms, the board meetings and stuff. He was involved. He was involved. You can see he had the saying. You can see he had the impact to the point where when Mourinho used to get sacked, Yeah, we used to feel bad because we didn't understand he's a gem. He was involved deep inside. But Poch, you don't really get that from him. He just seems like a man that's there, that's working per week. So these type of games is where you show us that you're that kind of guy.
It should be the special man today. All right. So
Yeah.
yeah, DJ, you agree with McKean? You don't have to agree with him. You don't have to.
No, listen. I look at it from both angles. What he's saying is true. Because I think that's the one thing I've always said about Pochettino is, I always just try and think he's not a yes man. Because apparently, from what we were told at the beginning of the season, he did his press conference, and it was all about nope. Me and the owners have an understanding. They are not going to. This is before he had signed. They're not going to tell me, or they're not going to come into the dressing, for example, like they used to do under Graham Potter. Almost every game at half time, the owners would go and visit the players in the dressing room, which is never something that ever happens. Unless Roman used to do it, yes, when Chelsea used to win games that were tough or whatever, he used to go down there and see everybody, but he wasn't there on a regular basis. Whereas these guys turn up whenever they like. Yeah, so Poch apparently he's come out and said they don't do that as much now. I don't know about that. I'm not behind there to see that is the case or not. But he needs to sometimes stand up to his own and say, look, this is a situation. And sometimes I feel he doesn't do that. He can be a bit of a yes man sometimes. But I'm not going to take away. I'm not going to take away. When he wants to play the kind of football he needs to play, he will deliver it and play it. We just need to be more effective that wins trophies, and that's all I think we want to see him do.
Mm-hmm. I agree with you. All right, so I'm gonna drop my scoreline. I'm going for Chelsea 2-0. I know who are there to score the goals. I'm going for a Chelsea 2-0, keeping another clean sheet. Petrovic has been brilliant. He's been terrific. For Chelsea since the injury of Sanchez. You say someone's poison is another one's someone's loss is another one's gain. I never wish Petrovic to get injured, but I mean Sanchez to get injured. But then since the injury of Sanchez, Petrovic have really stand out, keeping clean sheets and then winning games for Chelsea. Julius Amor, thank you very much for dropping more comments in this. This Bruja does not start for Chelsea tonight as per okay, I think this person Fulham tried to get a deal for the striker at this moment. Yes, absolutely. That's the main reason why Bruja is not in there, because Fulham, Raul Jimenez is, I think the Fulham striker's name, the guy from Wolves, is injured. So Fulham has to make a dramatic changes right now. They have to bring in a striker, and Chelsea are willing to offload Armando Broja to bring in Callum Wilson. I think Callum Wilson, we are worried about his injury situation, but he's a good player. He's a good player. He's a very, very good finisher. Look at all these chances that we've messed up from Nicholas Jackson. Nicholas Jackson could have been 15 goals by now, but because of his naivety, I think Callum Wilson can make a difference. I hope you guys agree with that. I know you guys don't want it.
Guys,
No.
come on, man.
Makim. It's not a preferred player that everyone wants, but who do you think you can bring in now? Who do you have in mind, Makim?
You
I don't want
see,
Callum
you see,
Wilson.
the
I
thing
don't
is,
want him.
yeah. But Callum Wilson, yeah, I understand he's Premier League ready and everything, yeah. But if you look at Jackson, what Jackson provides, yeah, the kind of help he needs, yeah, is not from a Wilson when you already have an Nkunku. Jackson needs to be with a player that can help him win second balls. This is why, like, I don't mind. I'm not saying we should do it. The headwind types, like John Duran, I see why it's there to bring it down. Even Osame can do that. Osame can do that too. But that's what the kind of help that Jackson needs. Someone that can go ahead of defenders.
Mm-hmm.
Wilson is not. He doesn't have the intelligence. He's got the power and the pace, but his style of play doesn't really go with a European team. He doesn't have the European standard, and his injuries as well is a bit crazy.
I think the lineup is up.
Because a guy like
Lineup is here.
yeah,
Let me share that
oh,
lineup is here. Yeah. Sorry, my king, for catching you off. Sorry,
no, it's
apologize for
okay.
that. Yeah,
This
lineup
is a
is right here.
decider moment. This is a big moment.
Okay, so the lineup what we have here, it's Petrovic in goal post. We have Badishia in the left center back. We have Benchua as the left back. Then Silva, Disasi. So the defense, the midfield. So 4-3-3 according to the graphic. Casado, Gallagher, Fernandez. Then we have Palmer, Sterling, and Maduiki. Sterling in the middle. So there is a false nine thing going on here. It's not 3-4-1. 4-2-1. Is it 4-2-3-1? Yeah, we're not going with the 4-2-3-1. We're going with the 4-3-3. Unless you guys have a different graphic that is different from what we have here. So Poch is trying to match Klopp's 4-3-3.
He is,
Yeah.
and it's looking like Gallagher in the pivot along with like on the line. He's going to be on a straight line with Sterling.
Yeah,
I don't know about that.
Yeah, in the middle. So
Because
you
Van
you
Dijk
should
and
expect
they're
goals,
not going to get challenged.
chances should be coming
No,
from Gallagher
but
in that aspect.
yeah, really, yeah, really. Transfer should be coming from Gallagher. Yeah, if you look at it properly.
Because it's right behind Sterling. So if Sterling lays off the pass to him, Gallagher should be able to get goals in today's game because he is the second man behind the striker in that order. DJ, you've seen the lineup. What do you make of it?
But if he
4-3-3.
if he doesn't bury those here, those chances you're talking about, it's going to be very bad, me.
I know.
With the style, the way that we play, if he doesn't bury them, it's going to be bad.
Yeah.
Because McAllister's he's a little voodoo warrior, this guy. He's nasty. He plays nasty.
McAllister. Oh, boy.
Yeah, man, he's a dirty guy.
DJ, your thoughts on this lineup? Are you okay with that? 4-3-3?
Yeah, I guess so. I wasn't. I was a bit surprised to see. Well, I'm not really surprised. I thought Gallagher had actually been rested for this game, but obviously not. But listen, look, we've got to go out there. I mean, he's got Sterling and Madueke there.
Yeah.
There's a new. I don't know if you saw the substitutes bench. There's a new kid I've seen there, number 36. I don't know what position he plays in. I've got it down. I think it's Eugenio De Souza at number 36.
36 on the bench.
Yeah, on the bench.
Okay, let me look for Chelsea.
You got Mudryk, Chukwuemeka, Nkuku, Brozier, Gusto, Casade, De Souza, Engineer, Gilchrist, and Bergstrom.
Alfie Gilchrist, Malo Gusto, Lucas Jackson. Oh no, Lucas Jackson's not there.
It's number 36, bro. I don't know if you've got the latest lineup and substitutes.
Yeah, I've seen it. Number 36. David De Souza.
It's De Souza.
De Souza. David De Souza.
Yeah, it's De Souza.
Oh, it's David Washington. That's him.
Is it? Is it David Washington? Is it?
Yeah, David Washington. That's
36. Him. That's right. It is. Actually,
yeah, it's David Washington, the guy from Brazil.
Yeah. I'm thinking, yeah, I'm thinking David, and I'm thinking, then I'm seeing De Souza engineer. I'm thinking that's weird because I thought it was David, but now I'm seeing it now. Yeah, now it makes sense.
David Washington. Yeah. I don't think they don't go by. I don't know why they. I mean, the name over here, yeah, De Souza, yeah, but it's David Washington.
That must be his. Yeah, I mean that must be Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I mean look, listen.
When is he going to get a chance? Like,
good question, mate. Yeah. I think if Brozier goes tomorrow,
he's been there, and it's like when, like you've been there, you're on the lineup. like
I think if
substitutions, but you like crazy.
I think if Brozier gets his loan move tomorrow, I think you'll see him more coming into this up, especially if we don't sign another striker tomorrow. Obviously Jackson's coming back as well, so yeah, it's more than likely he's probably going to end up playing, well, getting some game time, hopefully. But yeah, I mean, look, other than that, I mean, but both lineups look good. I don't see why we can't go and cause an upset there, but we got to make it difficult for Liverpool. You know, it's in their backyard. The only one thing that I always say, their 12th man obviously is their crowd, but then they've got a 13th man in Paul Turney as well, the referee. So
And then a
he's a
14th
bit of a
person, Judging Klopp, who's more active and
yeah,
very, very loud on the touchline.
yeah.
We
So
where we don't have one. We don't have one. We only get to see him when the game is done. But he
yeah,
doesn't do anything on the touchline. He just folds his arms just like Lampard.
and sits there.
But guys, we're gonna be offensive though. We're gonna be very offensive today, though. That's
Yeah,
one thing.
yeah,
He's
yeah.
See,
going. He's trying
they
to
have
go for it.
issues. They have issues with their defense. I think Chelsea have to take advantage. The defense is not as solid as the attack. So the attack is good. They always have issues with the defending. I think that's something that's negative with Jurgen Klopp. His attack is very, very explosive, but defensively he struggles with his style of play. Because Kanate, and Van Dijk, and sometimes Gomez in there, and they don't have a reliable two center backs that have played for a whole season, or maybe I'll say half of a season. It's always in and out. Either Matip or was Matip is gone for the rest of the season. Either Matip or Van Dijk and was Kanate or Kanate and Matip. Van Dijk was also, I remember when he was struggling with form. So I think that's all
But
I'm gonna say for
how are
now.
you, how are we gonna penetrate though? Because I understand Madueke and Palmer, they're very offensive. But what's Sterling's gonna be doing what to Van Dijk and Konate and McAllister? Those are crafty guys, you know. Like, they're mean guys and they're bigger than him. So it's like, what are you gonna do around it?
I think Sterling, Palmer, Madueke, they're not gonna stay in that position for the whole 90 minutes. They'll be changing around. Palmer will change with Sterling. He goes in the first nine route a little bit. Palmer, Sterling will move to the left hand side. Then we also gonna see Sterling going to the right hand side. Madueke stays in the middle. The Palmer goes to the left hand side, right hand side. Madueke comes
Or switch
in the
around.
switch around because
But
none of
I
them are
can see I
similar.
can see Madueke. I can see Madueke up front, yeah, because he's played a striker for PSV a few times. I could
Oh
see him
wow.
bringing it down a little more than Palmer and Sterling on the physical side, anyways.
I mean, it's not. We have to try and see that. We have to try and see that because none of these players are really good up front. They're all good. They want to create. They want to run at players. They want to dribble. So they don't have
Madueke
the
is not Madueke is
IQ.
not bad up front.
Okay.
Madueke is not bad up front. You didn't know that in like he played before as a striker.
No, no. Until
You
now,
didn't
you
know.
just
You
told me.
didn't
No,
know that.
no. I never know.
No, he did. That's why he can shoot with his right foot and stuff. Like he has the stance of a striker. If you
I
look
only
at
know.
his play, yeah,
Yeah.
he's not really much of a winger like the Di Marias and the typical left wingers. He's more of an inside, more of an inside because he's got experience as a striker.
So, guys,
He's a very good player,
if you're
man.
watching live, this is the latest update on the lineup against Liverpool. I'm having I think it's a 4-2-3-1 with Cole Palmer up. I'm getting different. Yeah, okay, it's been updated. So, Raheem Sterling up front instead of a Cole Palmer. According to the diagram we have here, Raheem Sterling's up front. But this one it says Cole Palmer is up front. So one of them, I don't know. I don't know which one to go for. Moses Caicedo, Enzo Fernandez, Raheem Sterling, Gallagher. I have a different diagram on my screen, which gives me Gallagher and Noni Madueke as an attack, then Cole Palmer all by himself up front. So whatever come up here, I'll be okay with it. Guys, so thank you very much, each and every one of you, for watching us live on YouTube. Make sure, please, if you haven't subscribe to our platform, and then keep your bell notification icon at all time. It's been a good stream. Makim joined in a little bit later, but then look, his 2 cents are always very,
work,
very,
man.
very, very valuable. Very, very intriguing.
Yeah,
Those
sorry about
2
that,
cents. Oh no, that's okay. That's okay. DJ Sab has also been with us. Middle of the table. Yeah, he was being suspended in first half, but yeah, he was able to return in the middle of the table.
Work, bruv, as well. Work.
He scored 2 goals. 2 goals for us. So yeah, we'll take it. We take it like that.
Excellent, bruv. Excellent.
And also one more thing, Dusamu John, thank you very much for liking the video on Facebook. Guys, I want to acknowledge the crew: Julius Amor, Real from Facebook, Lucas, an Arsenal fan, then Nadula, NM, thank you very much, Gula Mustafa, Frank, DJ Sav, who's here with me, Stephen G, Kimso, Todd Labor, Andrews, Jan, and everyone, Stephen G. I want to love you forever, Julius Amor. Everyone that Phantom of Minute topic too. Thank you for the crew. We about to draw the curtains for the day. I wish my Chelsea win, and I hope everyone. I wish the team a good luck. Makim, any scoreline from you?
Oh, today for me, I think it's going to be a draw because we're not that clinical. Yeah, I think it's going to be a draw.
Realistically,
it's going to be an open game, but it's going to be a draw.
Yeah, realistically, it's going to be an open game, just like you said. But I'm shooting for Chelsea. Need to do this. They believe they made a mistake in the first half by not winning against Liverpool. First leg, the return leg, they have to try a masterclass. Try and come up with a win. So I'm going for a Chelsea 2-0 Chelsea. A penalty will be committed by what's his name? This guy again. Kinate. Kinate will commit a foul, which will result into a penalty. So all right, Makim, I got it. I'll check it out. Thank you very much. The Instagram, I checked Instagram out. So DJ, thank you guys for coming on. Much love and enjoy the rest of the evening. Enjoy the game. Makim, you too. Enjoy the game. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Love and respect, guys. Peace out. Peace
out. Bye-bye.
Bye.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to Blueclouds TV.